Hi! Welcome to episode 11 of D&D Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I am your DM, Aabria, and with me are the Stormbane. So let's introduce everyone and jump into our game.
Oh, she's nodding at me, which I assume means me.
Or don't.
Oh, no. Hey, everybody. I am Mac Beauvais. I'm playing Marl Brighttooth, who is a shifter bard, and as of last time, died and then came back.
A little bit.
Good job.
Hi, I am Adam, and I'm playing Yan, the fighter rogue, who did not fight or rogue so well last week and got a lot of people. Yeah, but I did not make some good insight and personality knowledge checks.
It's all good.
I was lied to. And, I was taken advantage of, really.
Yeah.
But all my friends died because of that, so it's awesome. It's cool. Be fine. Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You did.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm playing Baroness Uraug Backbreaker, Priestess of Sunni, and
Are we going with the different...
Sunni is actually what Wikipedia says.
Yeah, that's how
so,
that's how it's been pronounced the whole time, but we make our own truths here.
Yep.
So,
It's regional.
yeah, exactly.
It's the orc accent. The
I got your back.
pronunciation.
Yeah.
East.
Nice.
And
Finish your titles.
She who yells louder than the storm.
Thunder.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry, please, in the original giant.
I can't pull up the name. It's
We'll
too
wait.
long and it's scrolled off.
We'll
the edge.
wait. Someone's experimenting with digital character sheets today, so we're going to torment him by seeing how good it is.
Jason's
Hey,
just
you know
not
what?
good with technology.
Yeah.
Experimenting with digital character sheets, not even once.
Yeah, not even. Thank you. Says someone.
PSA.
Sweet. And unfortunately, we're missing our sweet Teri this week. She's actually at Club 33 having a very good time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Baroness Uraug Backbreaker, Priestess of Soon, Hand of Force Greg, Hunbroller, Huyer Untorden.
Yep, that's it.
Or Huntord for short.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. So let's hit this recap. Nice. Sitting in a carriage outside the Castle Enter's villa, the Stone of Golor revealed two keys to the Vault of Dragons, a construct and a gift from a queen. In that time, the two drow, Douglas and Lady Vicole, slipped away, running into Yan, who had been out of town in Neverwinter on a mission for the Bragandaritha, upon their return to Trollskull Manor. The Stormbane, reunited, found the doorway into their home blocked by a magically compelled Grakdal. He managed to slip the Giz shard controlling him into Uraug, who then turned to face off against the party. Yan managed to remove the shard from her, but not before dealing a lethal bit of damage. His prayers to Soon brought the goddess's divine intervention, stabilizing both Uraug and Grakdal. Down below the manor, past a hidden, dirt-hewn corridor, good job, Bria. The Yan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I actually like it. Let's go with it. Yan, Bella, and Marl discovered the two drow, failing in their attempt to open the doors to the Vault of Dragons. They fought. Belladonna fell first to Douglas's destructive wave. In the gray space between life and the afterlife, she seized Asmodeus' offer to restore her and grant her eldritch powers to defeat her enemies. Later, Marl fell within the horrifying black tentacles of Lady Vicole's spell. She passed entirely through the veil, and it took the immense arcane abilities of the Blackstaff to bring her back. But now the battle is over. The drow are gone, and with them some still unknown treasure belonging to the Stormbane. Uraug and her husband lie unconscious in the manor's threshold. Marl and Belladonna stand haunted at the vaults. Yan's tear-streaked face is a heartbreaking foil to the Blackstaff's smile of triumph at discovering the location of Lord Neverember's hoard of gold. It's the middle of the night, and it's quiet. What do you do?
Was I just dead?
Yes.
She looks different.
Like how so?
So Marl comes back and she's got... Her eyes are more yellow than usual, and it seems like her movements are a little bit different. Like it's a little bit more animal. But the biggest change is her hair. She was actually shifted when she was killed and brought back. She's kind of resumed more of her normal look, but the roots of her hair have gone completely black, like they're going out black, and she's got 2 big, thick black streaks from her temples running through her
through the
white
silver.
hair.
Yeah. Ooh. Are you all right?
I was just dead. No. No.
I'm going to find those 2 fuckers who did this, and I will murder them.
No, never mind. Never mind. What are we doing?
We have to check on Uraug and Gractol. Yeah. The Blackstaff is here. You want to look at this thing? We have to go check our friends. Do you have a healing potion? Anything?
What? I didn't come with any. Why? What do you...
Because Uraug is nearly dead. If she's not dead already. Please, you have to help us.
And she looks super conflicted because she knows where she is. And she goes, all right. And she slams her staff down on the ground, and you guys feel like a wave of arcane pressure under your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And she follows you. And if you guys look over, Belladonna is actually kind of just standing, like, not interacting with anything, and she's staring at her hands. And there's, like, these little sparks of black lightning that are jumping between her fingertips. And she looks up at you guys, and her eyes are completely black. And she just looks a little shell-shocked. Okay, let's go take care of Uraug. And everyone's willing to follow.
Yeah. No, we'll run to the front door.
Cool, yeah. Side note, Nim is just walking on his hands out of the thing.
Oh.
He's fine, but he doesn't have any legs.
I mean, like them, but I'm not worried.
Yeah,
about whether
exactly.
or not
Yeah,
he follows.
he's good. I'm just letting you guys know. Yeah, so you come back up, and...
He should just stay here. We're going to use him for the sacrifice later. So it's probably...
I think Marl's actually going to scoop up Nim.
Yeah?
And carry Nim, and she seems a little out of it. So it's almost like she's almost a little robotic, going and grabbing him and just 1,000-yard stare as they're going back to the front door.
He doesn't say anything and doesn't resist it. You remember as you were going back up, when you were praying to Soon, she did let you know that she was going to take care of Uraug and stabilize them. So.
Yes, that's right. So she shouldn't be dead.
Yeah. And you come back, and they're both laying unconscious on the ground, but they look like they're knocked out, not dying.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to get down in Uraug's face and just smack her.
Yeah, roll it.
You know, the good kind of smacking.
Yeah.
The,
D4 damage?
Yeah. You kill her.
Yes, good.
No.
Make a medicine check.
Is that
for
D12? Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
a medicine check
Medicine
for
check.
wake up slaps.
Wake up slaps. Okay, all right. Natural 20.
Well,
Yeah, it's so effective. You know, she just needs a little get the fuck up, girl. And you feel yourself pulled back to consciousness. You were in a gray area.
shut up, Doug. What?
No, that sounds about right.
Very good.
I miss you so much, Jason.
Sweet. And just so you know, you have a strong, you have a perfect memory of what transpired.
Oh, God. That's
Yeah.
not good.
They don't know that you know that, but
Yeah.
you absolutely know what happened.
Yeah, so sort of disoriented, and then as that's flooding back, turning to pick up, lift up Gractol.
Yeah.
And,
You have a sense that wake up slaps totally work.
Yeah. Did wake up slap on Grex?
No. I'm just, dumping lay of hands into him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many hit points he can take, but it's all of it.
All right.
I don't know, but, however much I can get in there.
All right, sweet. However many you have.
I get 40.
Okay, he's up to full health.
Cool.
I could use some of those too.
Out of
Yeah, me
character,
too.
Do am I still at like crap hit points or?
Yeah, anyone that bounce back with 1.
Okay.
That's probably me too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You could also lay hands on yourself if you want.
Oh my.
Cool.
I could be a level 2 tank because I've got 16 hit points.
Hey, on it.
Oh.
He comes back up and looks at the group and goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Oh, you're alive. And just like grab him like...
He hugs you back even harder.
Yeah.
Sorry I stabbed you, babe.
How could they try to destroy something so beautiful?
Oh, he starts to cry.
Just like veiny and flexed and angry and like happy tears and all of it is just all at once.
Oh, yay.
Let's get inside. We need to regroup.
I need a drink.
Where are the kids?
Yeah. The kids are upstairs. I put Sumi in charge.
Okay.
I told her no one comes in or out of the room. Yeah. I'll go check on them now.
Yeah, you want to go up and check on him?
Yeah.
Sweet. Anyone else following?
Yeah.
Marl is still
Get a
kind of
drink.
staring and is going to take Nim and head for the bar.
Okay.
To leave.
Give me a marching order going up to the room.
Well, I'm probably the most spry right now, so I'll be first. But
Okay.
Grektal's got 40 hit points in him, so...
That's true.
Ooh.
Do you want Grektal to take the lead? He's happy to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's dad. So.
Okay, so it goes, Dad, Uncle lets you do stuff and call people shitheads, and Mom going in. And, yeah, I'll roll it. You guys get hit. I think it's going to go 2 to Grektal, 1 to you, as he gets hit with... I'll get 4 points of damage.
Damn.
I missed. And you get hit with 2 points of force damage as a magic missile pings you in the face, and Selenor stands there, like, interposing himself between, like, the rest of your kids. He just appeared. Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
about
fine.
that. Hey, Mrs. Backbreaker.
Sumi?
Yeah? He comes in through the window all the time. I wasn't going to stop him this
What?
time. What? What?
Sumi?
Dives under the bed.
I told you, nobody in or out of the room.
Yeah, but like he's...
Did you get the password?
Yes. Okay, the password was like 3 silver, and it has been for a while, and it's gonna keep being the password. Please don't tell my mom I said that.
Look at Seller. I'm like, 3 silver? 3 silver? She makes me give her 5.
It's a bulk discount, I think.
Dre does not deserve you.
You're right.
They're
Are
all
you guys
in one
okay?
piece.
Yeah, they're all fine.
I'm still like covered in blood and
Yeah, you look crazy. Yeah, I think Sumi didn't notice before diving into the bed, and Golor has just been asleep the whole. Golar has been, what a name choice. Has just been asleep the whole time and didn't know. But like Dre and Selenor like run over and they're like, "Whoa, what happened to you?"
just,
But all of you,
just grab Drake.
you're all. Oh God! Oh, you're covered in blood, Mom. Mom. I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're fine. We're gonna do an opposed strength check.
Cool.
Yeah.
This
he
is how
did
my
not roll
cats
well.
are when I hug them. They're just...
Yeah, it just got real.
Oh, I only got 7.
Oh, it's a tie. Roll again. Nope. I rolled a 3.
That's a 24.
Yeah, and he just like goes limp in your arms. He goes, "Mom, stop. I'm glad you're not dead, but this makes me want to die. Please stop."
All right, I'll let everyone down.
Sweet. Okay.
Alright, the kids are safe. Joining Laura for Drake. Come down when you're ready, okay?
What happened?
We got our asses kicked.
Clearly. But you're good. You're okay.
Yeah.
We're safe for now.
Okay. Can I go stay over at Selenor's because it is dangerous here?
I don't know for a fact that it's safer there right now, so
Okay, Mom. Cool. Dad, can I stay over at Selenor's because it's safer here? And he gives like a really guilty look, like he has said yes to this before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And he actually turns to you and says, "You know what? I didn't ever die in our other house. I think I'm going to take the kids back to Seaward. This is a lot here, and I don't want them in harm's way anymore."
Okay. Can you see if any of your old friends want to come on for extra security for right now?
Yeah,
Just to have some extra people in the house?
I could do that. Okay, I'll have Dre reach out when I make contact with people.
Okay.
Be safe. And he like gives you like a huge kiss and then like
Yeah.
scoops up the kids. It's like, we gotta go now. Not dying again. And Sumi's like, you die! And he just kind of picks her up and like pushes her into his robe so she can't like babble loudly. So she's just like muffled Sumi. And Golar has just stayed asleep the whole time.
That's
He
fine.
gives zero fucks about this. Cool. Then you guys can like move along. They are safe and good.
I need more hit points.
Yeah, Marl is gonna be like come and like set Nim down like on the bar and just kind of, hey Leaf,
Yeah.
you got anything that's strong enough for someone who just came back from death?
Honestly, actually, yeah.
That would be helpful.
And he goes and grabs a bottle of, you know what, you recognize it as that weird alcohol that the tieflings were drinking down, like, when you were at that weird bar looking for information forever ago.
Yeah.
And it was very specifically, like, normal, like, non-tieflings should drink this.
Yeah.
And he pours out, like, a very healthy shot and says, I don't know if you've ever had Geddarm, but good luck. And puts it out in front of you.
What else can happen that hasn't already happened today?
That's mostly how I feel when I drink it.
Then take a shot.
Sweet. Make a con save for me.
Cool.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Absolutely.
All right.
17.
Nice. All right. You.
Nice.
Good job.
I really needed that.
It feels like hot fire going down, but you have this strange sense that there is something like highly connected to like death in the making of it, and that's like weirdly soothing. And he just leaves the bottle out in front of you.
Yeah.
You can just have that.
Cool.
Sweet. Drink it as you will, but you've already passed the DC for it, so you can drink it unbothered
Nice.
for now.
While Leaf is there, just. What made you come back?
And you feel the panes of glass like around like shudder, and it gets really, really cold and quiet. And then after maybe a minute, he says, if I could leave, I would. But I know what's below this house, and that holds me here.
Well, maybe we can do something about that. At least somebody can. Anyway,
I'd appreciate that, actually.
well,
Being
see what we
stuck
can
is
do.
worse. Yeah. And you just feel like a very cold but calm presence around you, providing like company. Nim's not saying anything, by the way.
Sure.
He just sort of like hand walked up the stairs. It's just like, I've had a lot. I'm gonna go. I don't have legs anymore. Sweet. And you guys can come and join her.
Yeah. Leaf, I want like hard, nasty shit. Something strong.
And where's Bella in all this?
I want you guys to make perception checks for me. All of you.
24.
Holy shit. I mean, that'll do.
13.
8. No, 9.
When they were off checking on the kids and you were headed into the bar, Marl, you saw Bella like still looking at her hands and looking pretty shaken up, just walk out the front door.
Just Bella being Bella.
Yeah. Cool. So you can let her go without incident, or you can say something. It's on you.
I have a feeling that I probably exchanged looks with Bella, and both of us have got kind of the same look on our faces.
Hell yes.
And I'm just like not going to put up a fuss or stop her.
Equals
Yeah.
2,000 yard stare.
Yeah, exactly. And she gives you
1,000 plus 1,000.
Yeah.
and it's like there's no smile to it, but there is a nod, like a almost imperceptible nod of understanding.
Yeah.
Before she turns and walks out.
Yeah, and just, I'm gonna let her go.
Yeah. And you have really good hearing, and it feels even better than it normally is. It's also super quiet outside. She's definitely banking out in the direction of the dock ward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine everything feels very loud and smells loud, I guess.
Yeah. And it's super, like, you're super grateful that it is, like, the dead of night right now, and it would be a billion times worse if there was a lot happening.
Yeah.
But you're like, you heard with almost perfect clarity the entire conversation happening upstairs before they came down.
Yeah.
Was the black staff here too?
Yeah. She kind of just hovered in the front, and then you all ran away, and she went, I guess there's not any dead people. I'm gonna go. And she leaves.
Oh, okay.
Is she going back downstairs, or is she?
No, she just leaves out the front.
Oh, okay. So she's not going to come with us to investigate further in the downstairs.
You have a sense that whatever she did magically marking that area, she's gonna have not a hard time coming back to it whenever she wants.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, magically marking is really funny to me.
Yeah. It's like magic piss.
Shifters would find that very
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Beat on it real good.
I hate it.
Yep.
They don't call her the Wiz for nothing.
Nice.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
So I'm very torn because part of me wants to get the dragons and get this over with before anybody else comes after us, and the other part of me wants some blood fucking revenge on those two swindlers. And I don't know what to do right now between my lack of concern for their health or my lack of giving a fuck about this money anymore.
I want revenge, but that pulls us away, I think, from what's really important right now. They're gone. I don't think they can come back after us, but I don't know what happened.
And I'll recount all of the
Battle.
the battle.
Yeah.
And what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just as I've listened to it a couple times, but they like jumped you guys basically, right? Did like surprise attack and
Yeah, it was like talk, attack.
yeah.
We found them. We discovered them down there, and they tried to play it out like, oh yeah, we were down here, and Nim just like got on this altar and did a thing, and then we got Nim talking. He's like, that's not what happened. Yeah. And then their whole lie fell apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
The lying liars, and so we tried to kill them. Actually, they tried to kill us first.
Yeah. Marl, as he tells the story, you remember, as they talk about Nim, you remember the stone reaching out and telling you something to the effect of that they were the wrong keys, but as you try to like remember exactly what the wording was, it's starting to fade away. And you're having a hard time remembering what the stone looks like all of a sudden. And did you have the stone before? Make a wisdom saving throw. When you were knocked when you died, you lost attunement to the stone.
11.
Yeah.
Is she close enough to get the bonus on saving throws?
Sure.
Okay, so it's a 14.
Okay. But you have a very strong sense of it's not suddenly gone, but it is like sand in your hands. and all of that understanding is starting to drain away from you very quickly.
I'm going to take it out from my pouch and slam it on the bar and just go, wrong keys.
Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
And I think I wasn't there when we learned what the keys are supposed to be. I think that was while I was
Technically, you were in the carriage.
out. Oh.
Good job.
Damn.
Nice.
Nat 20 for me.
I have a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. You slam it out just in time because as you pull your hand away, you're like, what the fuck is on the table? And both of you are like, oh, the stone. Okay, cool. And you remember everything that transpired. You didn't get sucked into the stone earlier, so
No,
your memory
I did
is
not
just
see-
that
yeah.
that is the stone.
Yeah.
And it's very weird that you both see that suddenly Marl seems confused as she looks at it.
The fuck is that?
Marl, that's the Stone of Galore. We got it. It gave us the clues to open the thing.
And you all remember that
Yeah.
the stone has had some, like, there was always something weird about the fact that, like, anyone that knew where the vault was couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
So if you want
I
to
kind of like eyeball my shot glass a little more carefully.
She died, and I think things are different. And I don't know about this whole like afterlife and coming back to life stuff. But you were dead. I mean, your body was like.
I'm very aware I was dead.
Yeah.
What does that do to a person? Does it do something different to you that it does to other people? I mean, not to be racist, but like, I mean, like, you know, you
I
got
haven't
different
died
powers.
before.
Do you know other people, shifters who died and came back? Or I don't think this doesn't happen to like.
All the stories were true. And then I came back.
You remember that the aboleth within the stone does not like you.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should hold on to it. Because
Okay.
I know it doesn't want me to have it.
Okay.
So that risk is probably better on me.
So we got to get the keys, though.
Okay, so I'll just scoop that up.
Make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. 13 and a 19 plus 7 is dirty 20.
Yeah. You hate holding it. And it, with a dirty 20, I'll say you have a strong sense that there's magic here that will not work for you, specifically. So.
Well, that's good. It meant its magic won't work on me either.
Okay.
I'll drop
That
it.
might be what that means.
I mean, that's Uraug logic.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like, yeah, fuck you too. So yeah, just gonna drop that in a pocket and not hold it in my hand anymore.
Okay.
Okay. We need 3 keys. We need the construct. We need a gift from a queen. And we need the 3rd key, whatever that is. Right?
The 3rd key was I don't remember.
Remember that really boring history lecture we got at the Castle Anthers?
Oh, yeah.
3 points of contact.
So what's the 3rd thing?
I don't know. I am not the brains of this operation, right?
It was a really, really boring thing.
Man, that seems like a long time ago.
And I like stories, and it was boring.
Whose room was that? Wasn't that the ever? God,
It wasn't the Even Falls.
the
No,
Even
no.
Falls.
They
No,
were
the Even
at the
Falls
party.
were the roll in the hay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They did
all
a
these-
good job.
Because
All
Din
these
is
rich
nasty.
people, these rich people names sound alike to me.
Yeah, they super do.
Yeah, they see where. So who made that room with the historian?
It was, oh god, their names escaped me.
But the historian's famous.
Yes.
And we could probably look his shit up at a library or something, right?
Yeah, everyone make an intelligence check for me.
Oh, God.
Marl, make it with disadvantage.
That's a natural 3.
Good, perfect, yes.
I got a 11.
Okay.
Well, with disadvantage, I got a 4.
We suck.
I take another shot of my drink.
Perfect. It's okay. The 10 was high enough that it doesn't seem like maybe just check with the stone again. Sorry, the DM leaned into your ear on that one.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to go in the stone.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Is that you're like, well, maybe they didn't hear the key because they're dumb and weren't asking the right questions.
You know what? Okay.
Maybe the two of us could venture in. I mean, you're welcome to come. It just seems like maybe you need a minute.
I thought you said it didn't like you.
I don't care.
Well, it might care.
What, into the stone?
Yeah. The first time we grabbed it, I think it's erased the memory. We had an experience
Great,
inside
one
the
more
stone.
thing. One more. You guys go.
Okay.
So what do you do?
I take the stone out of my pocket and go to, like, high five Yan with it. And, like, not high five, but, clasp hands with the stone between our hands.
Nothing happens.
Open!
I think really hard at it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Marl, you know the thing you can smell now that you've never really been able to smell before on magic items, but you've been aware of that, like, sort of ozone-y, arcane scent is coming off of that in waves, and it smells like a magic item that requires attunement. And attunement is usually by one person.
One of you needs to figure this out. I don't think it's a both of you thing.
Is this like with my sword and I have to like sleep with it?
You
You
slept
gotta
with
fuck
your
the
sword?
stone.
In what way?
It was like it just slept with it next to me. It didn't like have
I
sex
just
with
had
my-
questions, that's all.
I mean, you know me pretty well. That's a legit question, I think. Okay.
Jesus, Marl, I didn't even think of that.
What? You never inserted something in?
Not a goddamn sword.
You haven't lived.
Well, not this one. It's got a sharp hilt on it. That pommel is like glass.
I don't know what you're into.
So, I don't know what I'm into either. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep on this, and I just like take the bottle of stuff that I'm drinking, and I just like glug glug glug.
Nice.
Sleep sounds real nice right
Yeah.
about now.
Actually,
I mean, we are exhausted and beaten to a fucking pulp.
1 hit point, yo.
yeah.
Sweet.
Right.
Okay, so do you want to try to attune to it before you go to sleep or after?
Sure, I will try it before.
Cool. So you're kind of sitting there thinking on it, and you feel that same like meditative like energy that you had when you attuned to the Moonblade, but it is different because it's not elvish in nature, so the weave works a little differently. And after about an hour, you hear a voice like kind of groaning in your ear, but you don't feel sucked into the stone. It just goes, "And who are you?"
Yan, Lor'bassee.
You found the Stone of Golor. Congratulations.
I didn't really find it. My friend gave it to me. But I mean, are you the slithery thing that lives in the stone?
I am an aboleth. Yes.
Great. You tell me the third key?
And you feel a wave of like relief and excitement coming off of the stone now. It goes, yes, good. The others weren't worthy, but you clearly I will stay with you. The third... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking... Yan's just thinking, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Because all this information was handed to me, but I know how to run with the story. You got to stick with your lie.
Die where I'm alive.
Right.
It goes. Okay. The third key is the eye stalk of a beholder.
Oh, you got to be fucking shitting me.
I mean, yeah. I'm not. It's what that is.
So we got to get the eye stalk from a beholder and a gift from a queen. And the construct. We got that one. Well, half a construct. If a construct is just like half of a thing, does this still work? And is this going to kill the other half of it? Because we like him.
It might.
Oh, that sucks. How sentient does the construct have to be? Can I just build the little thing, the little clockwork thing, and that'll work?
It depends. How good of a builder are you?
I'm not that good. But if we build something that doesn't we don't like.
Well, I'll tell you what I didn't tell the others. The vault knows when it's been given the right keys and will destroy anything placed before it that does not meet its requirements.
Well, how do I know it's the right key then? What if it doesn't like the eye stalk?
And you feel it pull away from you, and there's a squelch noise. It's like, what the fuck? It's not that picky. Get a beholder's eye stalk.
Got it. Okay. Gift from a queen. It's got to be a literal queen, though, right? Like a real queen, like somebody who rules over a thing, a place.
A queen can be a lot of things.
I'll say. Sorry.
Nah. What about a gift from a goddess? Does that work?
Is the goddess a queen?
Well, I mean, that's better than a queen, isn't it?
You can't put me on the altar.
But your armor.
Like I said, you can't put me on the altar.
You feel a sudden wave of understanding, and you realize that now that you're attuned to this magical item, it serves more than just the vault. And you now have access to the spell Legend Lore.
Ooh.
You have 3 uses of it, and it recharges 1 D3 use D3, and that's ridiculous. 1 D3 uses per dawn.
Okay. Oh, that's handy.
Yep.
Especially since I don't know shit about shit. Okay.
And it tells you, I will answer if you have more questions. And you should have more questions.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some more questions. I just drank a lot, so I'm gonna pass out now. Okay.
And before you pass out, you feel this little pulse shoot up your spine and kind of a light in your brain as it probes to find out what is your greatest desire.
Ooh. I think my greatest desire. Oh, that's really hard. I don't know that Yan even knows what his greatest desire is yet, or right now.
Well, you as his player,
yeah.
do you know what it is? 'Cause it's going to pop to his mind suddenly.
Yeah. It's, it is, well, it's basically what he saw in the mirror. That mirror that was definitely not the mirror Vera said.
Yeah. So that
It's
memory pops. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, basically just surrounded by friends and family, everybody's safe and lots of comfort.
Nice.
Yeah.
The memory of you looking into that mirror pops into your head, and all of the attendant emotions around it come back to you, because memories work cross concept and emotively.
Yes.
And you hear a contented like grunt from the stone before it goes quiet and lets you go to sleep.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Anyone else want to do anything else?
Get some fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
hasn't always been so restful for her lately, or
Yeah.
she told me.
Cool. If you died last night, please make a. Let's go con save for me.
Am I on that list?
Did you die?
I don't know.
You went unconscious. You kind of did.
Okay.
You were definitely like in
4!
you were in dying hit points territory.
Yeah.
13.
Sweet. You guys all get a full night of sleep. Yours was fucking terrible. Would you like to share how that went?
I think for her, she, as we discussed, has been dreaming constantly of being back in that wolf body, the black wolf that was with the pack.
Yep.
And has been going back to that. But then when she died, she went back to that. And it felt more real and less dreamlike than usual. And she had been told that her ancestors, when they died, if they were given a great honor, it was to come back as a actual full wolf, as one of their ancestors. So when she was pulled back to life again, she was pulled away from what she thought was a really great honor. So she's dreaming, and she's back in that wolf form again, but is like having to struggle towards getting at it, kind of clawing at the air, and keeps being pulled away and is clawing towards it and pulled away. And that's her night of sleep, is constantly trying to get back to that.
Yep. And the first hour or so, when you wake up in the morning, feels like you're on the wrong half of like the dream awake sequence.
Yeah.
And this feels like the obnoxiously surreal like dream, like a dream that feels like a normal day, but like you know it's a dream, kind of, and it's just like fuck, I hate this.
Yeah.
So that's how you're gonna feel until like
It's awful.
I don't know, like 10 a.m. or noon, whatever.
What? It's not 10 already?
It's always 10. Your dreams, you barely remember upon waking, and you feel that like pit in your stomach where you remember the first time hearing from Sune, if we're saying it the other way, Sune, that you don't remember the conversations, and you just have like the smallest tendril of remembering that coming up in a couple days is the Temple of Sune is running that Mercy of Erithis festival, and something about that is super important, but you don't remember what or why, or what you talked about with your goddess about it.
Yeah, that's good because I don't either.
Yeah. Sweet. If you remember before, that was the thing that Fira
Oh, she's like in charge of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all you really remember about it, because you had a weird confrontation with her after. But you remember, you wake up with that hanging heavy on your mind, but not quite why. So what do? You had a great night's sleep.
Yeah, I feel fucking good, huh?
You can dream about weird stuff if you want, but that's on you, and you can share it. But you wake up refreshed as fuck.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Yeah, I feel like I probably had a dream of some kind of sexual encounter with a personified sword and some slithery thing.
Yeah, dope. Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And a bathtub.
And a bathtub.
Bathtub's
yeah.
always
In the bathtub.
there.
Yeah.
Yay, bathtub.
Yay, bathtub. Fucking love bathtub.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I wake up and take a bath.
Marl's, she's actually back down to the bar upon waking up. She goes back down to the bar, and she's just sitting at the bar, not even drinking anything, just sitting there.
I forget. Do we have a proper kitchen?
Yeah, it's a house.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a really nice house.
But it's definitely time for breakfast beer. So
Yeah, respect.
It's a breakfast beer, and and look at Marl. I'm guessing you look like you're.
She looks like hell, and she's like super twitchy.
Yeah. I just sit next to Marl and allow you your silence if you want it, but I sit there just right next to you and drink breakfast beer with you.
Without being prompted, she's not going to say anything.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm like banging around in the kitchen, just like woodenly making an enormous breakfast,
Nice.
like for 10 people.
Can you cook?
Like kinda
Roll for it.
the basics, you know.
Roll for it.
All right.
It all looks like armor, though.
What am I rolling? Is it
What do you guys think?
charisma save?
What's the role for can you cook?
Wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do a wisdom check.
I was about to say deception.
Wisdom check to see if you pull it off. Deception to feel like if you can sell it as this is what you meant to cook.
Right, yeah. Well, it depends. If you're baking, it's intelligence. If you're just cooking, it's wisdom.
Yeah, I like that.
Something like that,
That's
yeah.
good. Nice.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
baking is literally chemistry.
Accurate.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a 12 plus 3. No. Wisdom. 1. 13.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Smells
Yeah.
a little bit like the bacon's on just the other side of like what's good.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, I personally like it crispy.
Yeah, me too.
There are like
Marl's
10
like,
plates
well-
on the
Marl's
big
like, yeah.
table because I think I'm making breakfast for 10 people.
Okay, I don't know why. You know exactly
Because
how big the house is.
There would be 10 people here
What?
if
Oh,
my family hadn't gone home
yeah, respect.
and Bella was here.
Okay, that's a good point. Shoot, you guys come into that very sad sight. Or you don't, or you're
I'm gonna
still
eat
in the
2
bar.
plates.
I'm just banging
I
around
can-
in there like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can smell the bacon burning. So,
Oh, that's done. It's ready.
so
Oh my God,
Marl's
yeah.
going to come up and be like, "You're going to burn the house down."
There's no open flames.
I can smell bacon burning.
Well, it's off
How
now.
are you cooking without open flames?
Yeah, what?
Well, no, it's like already burnt.
Okay,
So,
got
like,
it. Her dark works
No,
have been done.
I baked it.
That's in the name.
Yeah,
This is good.
that's how you make bacon.
Yeah.
You just put it in a hot space.
God. Oh, God.
The good thing is I know a little bit about cooking, and so I can describe real bad cooking.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm eating. I will probably eat 2 plates. Yeah.
You feel in your head. I guess it's not feel, it's hear. You hear in your head suddenly Kevin's voice. He says, "Okay, for what it's worth, Bella's with me. I know you guys were probably super worried about her, because you definitely came to find me to go look for her. So," and he sounds super sarcastic and pissy if it's not coming across in my voice right now. He says, "She's kind of shaken up. I don't know what the fuck happened, but she'll be with me till she's feeling a little better."
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me talk back to you, but Bella left of her own accord, and we didn't come fucking look for her because...
Oh, it stopped at her.
I keep
feel the,
going.
yeah,
I keep
you
going.
feel the sense that the rest
And
of
you
the
guys are
message is going
hearing
on.
me say this out loud,
Yeah.
and I say, we didn't come looking for her because we know she knows how to take care of her fucking self, and she doesn't need you any more than she needs anybody else. And if she wants to be alone, that's her fucking business, and she can come back anytime she wants because we love her and we
Yeah.
are her friends.
Yan,
Yeah.
who are you talking to?
Kevin.
That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, but it does.
Bella's with Kevin. He was giving us shit.
Kevin's not here.
He was in here.
You know how magic works?
Oh,
He talked in my head.
he definitely didn't get all of what you just said.
The fucking.
I mean,
She's going to.
hopefully.
Probably. She needs it. She could use it. She's tired. I mean, she's like, what? You don't fuck when you're like upset and pissed off and tired and like.
Well, Yan, what is the situation where you don't fuck? Please describe that.
No, please don't describe that. I'm trying to eat some breakfast.
I just wanted to log the silence. Of,
I'm thinking.
that's for the record.
Nice. Very good. Inspiration for a very apt question.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are, like, just to recap in general.
His mic's not off.
Oh, God.
It is too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, something record scratched.
Oh, it's the.
Oh, the other mic.
That's
The
off.
mic that
can't-
you can't hear on the records.
7's off.
Hey.
Oh, but I can hear it in the headphones. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's always in the
okay.
headphones.
While you were out.
Cool. Just as a recap, if it seems like I'm not proffering a ton, it's because you guys kind of have all the things that you need right now. Like,
It's 10 o'clock.
it's 10 o'clock or noon.
It's time to do
You've
work.
eaten.
Yes.
You have, like, everyone present and accounted for. You are aware now of the third key. And you know what's up. Like,
Well,
So-
yeah, did.
Have you told
Yeah.
us
So
that-
while we're eating, I'll tell you guys everything that I learned from the stone.
I
last night,
take
and that-
breakfast beer.
Yeah. And,
break a fork.
so, not really sure how else to do this other than to go after Xanathar. I mean, I don't know any other beholders.
I don't think that's something we can take on. There has to be another one somewhere.
But, well, you know who would know that?
Who?
Xanathar.
Or who was that purple guy we met down in the shops?
Zoblob?
Yeah, he might know where we could find one.
He might.
You know, for that amount of dragons, Xanathar might actually give up one of his eye stalks.
He's not gonna get the
He
dragons.
doesn't know that.
Oh,
hold
true.
on. You make a history check for me.
Oh God. 11.
Yeah, that's okay. That's enough. And it'll just simply be a leading question from the DM. Like, what's in the front? Like, what's Zoblob named after?
A beholder.
Yeah, which one?
Zoblob.
The one hanging in the window?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hanging it. Oh, I thought there was just a picture of it.
Yeah.
It was a taxidermied beholder.
Oh,
Yeah. This
It's
was.
like- Oh, sorry. Do you guys remember fighting the, like, tiny beholder-like object when you were in the sewers?
Yeah.
Before? It's one of those.
Oh.
Now that you've seen one of those, because it happened.
Yeah.
You saw the stuffed version before you saw the real version.
Right,
When
yeah.
you were chasing through the sewers.
So
Oh my
when
God.
you said stuff version before, I think I thought it was like a plush beholder.
Yep.
Oh.
So this is a taxidermy beholder.
Yes.
I'm all up to speed now.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
But it explains
So-
why I thought he would know where we could find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like you said. I was like,
Like, oh God, we have to fight Xanathar. I'm like, fuck. Well, we're gonna die.
by the way, that's my favorite thing in the book. It's like, do not let them fight Xanathar.
Yeah.
Is that?
Not for like 10 levels.
That's
Don't
awesome.
do it.
I was gonna say it's been made pretty clear we would have no chance of taking Xanathar. Like,
I would just try and talk him out of it. Nice stuff.
right? Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Like,
even need all
How
of them.
many fucking dragons do you want, motherfucker?
yeah.
Oh yeah, people give me stuff I want all the time
Yeah.
and don't fight me over
Yeah,
it. So
exactly.
I could just say, you should give us one of your eye stalks.
You could
How much is
absolutely
that?
try
How much
that.
are those dragons worth to you?
Yeah.
Totally
And
down
then he
the
would just kill us for not bringing them.
Right.
Um,
Right.
So, shall we
The-
head into town?
I will say though, you know that tiny object. None of you. Sorry, I went back and looked at this. None of you recognized what that object was before, and you have a copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters. It came with the deed to the house,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's in here
Oh, yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
So you could probably look up what
Yeah.
the fuck that thing was.
Oh yeah. Oh, Rainier left it for us, didn't he?
No. Volo left it for you.
Volo left it.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's
"This is
right.
my
Oh, yeah.
book."
This is my.
Mwah.
Yeah. So we should look at that entry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's flip through that.
There you go.
So you've been dropping hints the whole time of things that we should know, and we just aren't paying attention because
Yeah, it's
we were
all good.
busy shopping.
That's all good.
I can't let this one go by. Is that book autographed?
Nope. Disadvantage to the chat. Chat, you're on fucking notice. I'm on your side because I was doing that all last time, like trying to take back the words out of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved that moment.
That was
it was
chat.
It was beautiful.
That was
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're mad at
You're
chat
dead
now.
to me, chat.
Fuck you, chat.
Was Chad ever alive to you?
Ooh,
They kind of betrayed me from the moment autograph appeared.
it was great though.
Yeah. And yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah. So
I never liked you, chat.
You had to know they were always going to turn.
it's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you kind of take a point position on looking this
Getting chat, I
up,
love it.
and you quickly find that the object or the creature that you dealt with is a gazer, which is the figment of a full beholder's dream. Beholders are crazy, and they reproduce via like if you're a beholder and have a nightmare about a beholder, it makes another beholder.
Fuck.
They usually kill you, and then they become the beholder. So yeah, you learn a lot about beholderkin, and you learn that this is one of them.
These things are fucking weird.
Yup.
I do not want to deal with any more of these.
No, let's like get the stuffed one and like just take that.
Maybe
I
we'll
don't-
find something else cool.
I don't
in the
know if
shop while we're
Zoblob's
there.
going to let us just snip on. I don't know if he's going to be pumped about it. We'll have to ask him, but like,
I mean, maybe he wants some money too. I mean, we'll have plenty of money.
that's true. We can't tell him we're about to open the crypt full of 500,000 dragons, though.
No, true.
So we need to offer him some reasonable amount of money or favors or something.
Huh, too bad we don't have Bella.
Yeah.
True.
Well,
Does she want to? Do you want to ask Kevin if Bella wants to come along?
Kevin, does Bella want to come with us to Zoblob's shop?
You watch him actively not cast a spell. So
Yep.
that
I don't think that's just how it works.
You don't have the.
What?
Do you know how to do message?
You have to cast this. Why?
I was joking about Bella's promiscuity.
Yeah. Yeah. Also that though. Thank you. Inspiration if you don't have it.
I do, damn it!
He likes her. They got along really well.
I'm sorry. Even I don't want to whore her out.
That's not what I was talking about at any point.
She.
Well, that's what right? Like, that would be the assumption here, right?
I'm in the middle. I also made the assumption, but I also
See?
think that she would be cool with that. She kind of likes having fun like that.
I
You can whore me out. Like, if there's somebody cute and we need something and they'll give it to us for sex, I'll do some sex for fun.
okay. We'll keep that in the back pocket.
Bella and I like sex. What's wrong with this?
Nothing is wrong with that. I just was only suggesting she come along because Zoblob liked her and they hit it off.
It's true. It's true. Like, I don't think Zoblob would give it to us for sex with me, but might for sex with Bella.
Well,
if
or-
she wants
We're
it.
not going to whore Bella out.
That was not on the table.
Right.
And neither
Okay.
is she. Well, she might be. I don't know what she's doing with Kevin.
Like,
But let's just go to the shop and see what we can do.
Yeah, I like that.
it's good plan.
Let's hurry. We got a lot to do.
Yeah.
A tiny.
Before
go
we
ahead.
go, I'm gonna go grab the mechanical drawing that I got at Zoblob's shop before, and I will express to you guys on the way back. We should make a stop by the Temple of Hands, the Temple of something Hands.
Yeah.
the
I don't even remember
Temple de
anymore.
Gond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hand
Where they
jive.
make
It's the House of Inspired Hands.
inspired hands.
It's hard to
yes.
keep all of this
I
shit
know.
straight. Fuck.
I'm like,
Yes. Good
I
call.
got 2 of the 4 words.
Yeah.
And I got 1 of the words close.
Yeah.
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 So,
And hands and close to house. You're
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. So,
All points were awarded. I round up. This is a lot to keep track of. You're fine. As you guys are getting ready to leave while you're waiting for Yan to go upstairs and grab his paper, a tiny, paper crane flies in and sets itself in front of Marl and, roosts.
No,
like that
Damu.
word.
No. Damu, no.
Oh my god. Make a dexterity save to catch Damu, who is actively pouncing.
yup.
Wait, no, we're not using that.
Can
And she's got the feather in her mouth, so you just hear, ready, ready, ready. As she jumps.
Can I
Oh,
also
what?
make a dexterity save?
I'm going to roll.
Wait, what?
You know what?
Because I have -1 and I can help.
Using my inspiration. Whatever.
Are
Yes.
you trying to grab it? Or
What?
what are you trying to grab?
The paper before Damu can get it.
Cats will eat paper even
Yeah.
if it's wadded up in a ball.
17.
All right, go ahead if you're trying to get in there and grab the paper.
She's trying to grab Damu, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to.
That's a 0. Is what that is.
The paper hops like a half a thing away from you. Gives you a withering look over its paper
My
shoulder.
wrist hurts. Ow.
You get a paper
And
cut.
you grab Damu.
Yeah, it's like Damu with one arm and then the paper with the
Yeah.
other.
Damu loses interest once it realizes it can't, like, literally get the jump on this magic item.
Yeah.
And just gives you, like, the, like, stiff arm, like the cat stiff
Yeah.
arm,
Yeah.
like, put me down. Hey, ready.
Or butt.
And it just walks away,
Ready.
chewing the ready feather.
Ready,
Sweet. So
ready,
yeah,
ready,
exactly.
ready.
It slinks off. And yeah, if you open up the paper bird, it has a nicely scrawled message in like sparkly bluish purple ink that says it's from Ivy, and she thanks you for like recruiting the doppelgang to the Harpers, and like she mentioned specifically that you're renowned and the faction has gone up, and if you would be so kind as to deploy the doppelgang, you're going to be the point person for them since they seem to respond so well to you. They would like the doppelgang to use their abilities to be the eyes and ears around Waterdeep. They're trying to figure out, it seems as though talk amongst the different like nefarious factions in Waterdeep has gone up. Something's going on with the stone and the hunt for Neverember's cache, and they would like the doppelgang to find out whatever it can about it.
Okay.
Cool. That's all it says.
Ready.
Ready.
I think I'm going to focus
Ready.
on the task at hand.
Yeah, totally. Sweet. So you guys heading out?
Yeah.
Where are you going to?
Zoblob's
The
shop.
blobs.
All right.
The blobs.
Yeah. You head towards Zoblob's. We'll just fast travel. You guys get there.
Yay.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're carrying too much.
It's fine. You get there, and make a history check for me.
18?
You are hyper aware of the mirror that you didn't notice back behind the curtain towards like whatever's not the actual like store part. Like you see a twin of the mirror that you saw in Xanathar's lair. Here, and you definitely notice it.
In Zoblob's shop? Oh.
I think I'm going to start making tracks towards it.
Cool. Yeah. And he comes in and he greets you and goes, "Hello, welcome back. How are you, my wonderful adventurers?
It's nice to see you again,
It's
Zoblob.
so good to see you. I'm glad nothing bad has happened to you."
Oh no, a whole bunch of bad stuff has happened to us, but we're fine. It's fine.
How have you been?
Business has been pretty much the same it's always been, which is not that good. Do you want some tea?
Yes.
I love some tea.
And he like runs off, and there was no like pre-made amount of it, so he's just like in the back, like where he clearly lives, and he's like making a fresh batch of tea, and you just hear him yell from the back like, "Make yourselves at home. It's gonna be like 3 minutes."
Oh.
I'm going to go look in the mirror.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You look in and you see, without like any difficulty, it is just the inside of Xanathar's lair. Do you guys want sugar or honey?
Honey, please.
Okay.
And some cream if you got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have cream.
I'm gonna check out the gazer.
Yeah. It's just hanging there in the window. And it's just old and stuffed and kind of yucky looking, but it's the same purplish color. Like, you guys all know that Xanathar is, like, blue with, like, a weird orange mouth.
Mm-hmm.
This is, like, clear. If gazers are the figment of a specific beholder, they're probably going to look like them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, like, a beholderkin that's
Not connected.
very
to
clearly different than Xanathar.
Yeah.
That's good.
Going to kind of at Uraug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the mirror.
So as I'm going, I'm like, we need to ask him first.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we ask.
All right. So I'm going to go look in the mirror and big eyes.
Yeah.
Do I see it as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is fine.
You see a shadow, like, preceding something.
Like,
Yeah, definitely
Footsteps
like
across.
pull a curtain in front of the mirror.
yeah,
no
like
curtain.
definitely like pull back.
Yeah, okay. We're not standing in
Uraug
front
with
of
me?
that.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just kind of it's like that like very just slight peering
Okay. Make stealth checks for me, both of you.
Or at least that I am. You don't have to.
Yep.
She said I have to.
I did.
15.
At least I'm not in my armor right now.
Yeah, respect.
Not disadvantage.
Clunk, clunk,
Just
clunk,
-1.
There you go.
14!
That's not terrible.
Nice.
That's basically a nat 20 for Uraug.
It's like the thing walks forward, and like you're still watching. So you see a little gnome wearing a Xanathar hat. I'll put it on. That's okay.
For the record, I was not trying to sneakily watch the sliver. I was like, back the fuck
Yeah.
up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
that's
got
fine.
it. You're good.
Okay.
Stops and then turns and looks directly in the mirror and catches your eye and waves and then keeps walking forward. And you recognize that is Ott Steeltoes, the fish tender for Xanathar. Oh, there's like a little bug
Yeah,
in
there's
here.
like one
There's like
fly.
one awful fly that I'm going to shake my eye
No.
stalks at. And he definitely like saw you.
Well, that can't be good.
It doesn't matter that we know Zoblob. Obviously, they know Zoblob.
We just need to be really careful what we say to Zoblob.
That, I think, was already true.
Extra careful.
Yeah.
Both of you make an intelligence check for me.
God.
That's careful, which means don't let Leanne talk.
14.
17.
You definitely realize now that like, oh man, sound probably goes through this mirror too, and that's what like caught you out was the sound of Uraug trying to fuck off from in front of the mirror, and it was just like, what was that? Yeah.
I'm like putting the stand back up that I almost knocked over.
Yeah, exactly.
Good
And you
thing
guys,
they can't hear clank, clank, clank.
and you guys are back there, and then Zola like peeks around the corner and goes, "Hi."
I almost knocked this over, sorry.
That's fine. Okay. I guess you guys can be back here. It's fine.
Sorry, I just wanted to fix my hair.
It looks really nice. That's probably not the mirror you want to use. And he gives you a knowing look. Like, that's probably not the mirror you want to use if you're trying to catch your own reflection.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling.
Yeah. And he just, like, kind of pauses, looks off in the middle of the distance, and he goes, "Cream!"
So, did you ask him?
No, he's still busy.
Haven't had a chance to, but there's a mirror to Xanathar's lair here at the shop.
Oh, that can be good.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
And I'm like really, really quiet saying this.
Xanathar doesn't exactly hate us.
I mean, are you talking in front of the mirror? right
No.
now?
no, we're on
Okay,
the other
cool.
side of the shop.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
but still,
Yeah.
not like, hey, so
Yeah, good. I was just making sure you didn't start having a
Good
conversation
thing
about the mirror
Xanathar's not
around the
listening.
mirror.
No,
Yeah.
other-
Cool, tight.
over by the
The gazer.
gazer.
Yeah. Okay.
And, so, you think Xanathar is going to be pissed if we take this, like, little thing with us?
It's not up to him. We just asked Zoblob.
Okay.
This thing doesn't look anything like Xanathar.
That's true, yeah.
And the thing in the book said they're, like, similar.
That's true, yeah.
I poke at one of the eye stalks.
It's kind of like
Is it
thick
like-
and leathery,
It's like super attached.
super attached.
Okay.
So, do you think...
I put my hand in my pocket and I wrap it around the stone and I say, "Hey, Golar, is this one of these eye stalks work?"
You don't have to speak out loud.
Oh, okay.
You can if you want to.
You guys see, and get this real concentrating look on his face.
I heard constipated, and it looks like constipated.
He actually moves his lips too.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute.
I look at Marl like he's talking in his own mind.
Obviously.
Sweet. So sorry, what were you asking?
Yeah. So I asked the stone, like, will one of the eye stalks from this thing work?
Yes, it will.
Great. is there a gift from the queen in this shop?
No, there is not.
Damn it.
Everything in this shop that can be purchased was made by the gnome.
Was there a construct in this shop?
No.
Damn. Could have been easier.
Okay.
And, hey, there's no construct in the shop.
I know. You've been mouthing the words the whole time.
Yeah. And it was. I hate to break it to you, you're whispering really quietly. I can still hear it.
She can hear your fucking thoughts, yo.
I imagine that
You're
he's mouthing
so strong.
and mouthing the words, but it's that really
You can
quiet.
hear the vocal folds.
Yeah.
Absolutely
vocalizer.
is.
I was like,
yeah.
oh, it's a horrible sound.
Yeah.
It's real weird.
The
It's-
ASMR. Gross,
Yeah.
yucky.
Yeah.
You got those crinkle tinkles.
Yeah, you
Down
heard
your
all
spine.
of it.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Suddenly, he gets this look when you realize somebody else can hear you chewing your food.
Ugh, yeah. I hate that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Nice.
Have you ever done that? You try to time the chew to when another
Yep.
noise happens?
All the time.
Yeah, forever.
Yep, all the time forever is
Okay.
the correct answer. And
So
Zobob comes back in and goes,
Yeah.
I found cream.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure it's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Does it smell fine?
It smells magically made fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Okay.
smells like ozone and old, what was once old cream. Prestidigitation's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Best spell ever.
Yep.
Thank you for your generosity. You are an amazing host.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again. So what can I do for you?
We need to ask you something difficult, and you're probably not going to want to say yes.
Okay.
Way to
Is it
bury the lead.
is it going to be okay if I say no?
Yeah, but I really need to find a way to get you to say yes.
He looks super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, we would love to have one of the, your purple guy in the window there.
Zoblob!
Yeah. If we could just take one of the the eye sticks.
Stalks.
Yeah. We'd love to buy one of those from you.
No.
Just buy the whole thing? Can we buy the...
It's kind of the store mascot.
Hmm.
Kind of pulls the whole room together.
But if we just took one off the back, it would still look cool out the window.
So upset. No check for this.
Yeah.
But he is rapidly losing his generous affectation as he kind of slams the tea down and goes, not super comfortable with that. I also don't have a very strong sense that you're going to allow me to say no.
What? Of course we're going to allow you to say no. What are we, brigands and thieves?
I told you in the beginning, this is a difficult thing to ask, and I don't want you to think I'm underestimating how important this is.
What do you need it for?
That's hard to explain, and some of it's private.
He looks a little wounded.
No, I get it. It's not all of my story to share. And the thing is, it's important, and people we care about need us to get this thing. It doesn't have to be from that one, but this is the only one we know of. We don't know where else to get an eye like that.
I just don't understand what you need an eye stalk for.
We need it for a spell to heal somebody who is very important to us. They are going to die if we don't have it.
Make a deception check for me.
23.
He nods appreciatively and starts mechanically making a cup of tea, and you see him mumbling under his breath.
Marl, perhaps you should tell him the story. Tell him the...
Marl looks real frustrated at Yan for a second.
Uraug,
story.
are you
I
paying
know.
attention to what he's doing right now?
Yeah, all of my attention is on him.
You recognize the spell. He's casting a Zone of Truth.
Oh.
You're going to want him to stop. Or let it
Yeah.
happen. What do you do?
I wouldn't know at all if there's magic being cast.
No, you know. I'll say you can recognize that it's magic being cast. Have you ever cast Zone of Truth before?
Oh, I don't necessarily care about casting Zone of Truth. It's just I recognize somebody doing magic.
You recognize
and I
someone
have
doing magic.
my mandolin that has Dispel Magic.
Okay.
And I've just been asked to tell a story.
Okay. So, what do you want to do? Do you let the spell, like,
So,
hit?
before you can, I'm going to go ahead and pull the mandolin around and start playing the mandolin and telling the sob story about Uraug's husband, who was grievously wounded, and we are only able to do this particular spell of healing against this magical artifact if we have the eye stalk from a gazer.
Okay. He's going to stop casting, but then turn to you and say, in my years, I've done a lot of very powerful magic, and I have never known this part of a beholder to be a magical component. What is the spell, Marl? And he has locked eyes with you. And looks like perfectly neutral. And this is someone that, like, for, like, neutral looks mad on him just because he's normally so, like, boisterous.
Yeah.
Sorry, I suck.
It's a new
Hey, you're
spell
good.
that was given to our great priestess of Sune and was told to her that this would be the thing to cure her husband. This was a magical artifact, the likes of which no one had seen before.
He nods, but not in a way that where he looks like any less tense, but he's not turning his eyes away from you. Make an insight check.
Mm. 26.
You are hyper aware of the fact that he realizes that you are casting magic right now, like you are weaving the arcane, and he's watching shrewdly to see if you're going to attempt to cast something. Like, that's 100% what that is.
I take my mandolin and sling it back over my shoulder.
It
so
doesn't
that
know you never had to cast a spell magic, so that's still like
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want you to know.
Okay, so that's still in
Yeah,
play
you're
then.
good.
Bluffs
And so,
were called.
but go ahead and put it back, sort of as like a gesture of.
And he visibly like relaxes a bit, but doesn't seem like more comfortable with what's being asked.
Chances are it will survive the spell, and we can bring it back and reattach it. And your mascot will not only be whole again, but also you will have helped save a life.
He just looks at you expectantly.
We, like I said, we need it.
And, as she said, it was personal. And now you know.
Make deception checks, all three of you.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Do not rope me into your lies.
21.
19.
9.
Uh,
I have not told a lie, however.
okay. He flicks his hand carelessly over his shoulder, and the string tethering, like, the stuffed gazer up, severs and drops. And he doesn't break eye contact with you. He says, "Take it. Good luck with your husband.
Thank you.
Please go."
Do you want it back? Sorry.
Please go.
Okay.
Let's
I'll go scoop it up and head out.
Sweet. As you guys leave, it is very clear he's going back and walking in the direction of the mirror.
Why do I feel like we won, but we lost?
I think we need to hurry.
I also think we should, once we figure this out, heavily invest in the shop to make up for this. Marl, tell him.
This might need...
What? I don't make up stories. You make up the best stories.
I tell stories I hear. Are you calling me a liar?
I thought you were making those up.
No, every story I've told you I've heard.
Oh.
We need to hurry.
Okay. What do you guys
Even the
do?
one about the little gnome with the glowing finger that makes
we
the little
focus?
boy like fly to the sky.
Yeah.
We need to focus.
Love that one.
We
It's
need a
true.
construct, and we need a gift from a queen.
Construct. House of Inspired Hands. Let's go.
Okay? Great. We ride.
Cool. It still takes you about an hour to get across town to the House of Inspired Hands. And, oh no, I didn't write down the name of the priest.
Oh, I
Shit.
think I did.
Cool.
Earl.
Yeah.
Earl the priest.
Earl the priest.
He sounds like an earl.
He does sound like an Earl. Shoot.
where's it?
I'm not going to look it up because if I had left my laptop out, I'd have all those notes. I just printed out notes for today. It doesn't matter. The high priest greets you in his burnt orange and bronze robes at the front.
Can't remember. I thought I could have sworn I wrote this down. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
And, by the way, the gazer's like in a sack or something. I'm not just
I
like
assume.
football carrying a gazer around
That would
town.
be crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
How's my Nimblewright doing?
Okay.
Did you bring him back?
No, because, there's a problem. A little bit of a problem. He's missing half of him. I need to rebuild.
We gotta talk to you guys about how to start
He
conversations.
broke. Hold on. Because if I remember correctly, y'all gave me a hell of a guilt trip about it being safer with y'all than with me.
Well, when he was with you, he was stolen and murdered someone.
Okay, and now half of him's missing.
Yeah, he's just broken.
He hasn't murdered anybody.
But seems in good spirits still.
So, he just needs
He's
legs.
serving spirits anyway. He seems very happy.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
If I pull out the mechanical picture and show it to him,
Let this
will that-
resolve first.
Oh, no.
it's how to get rid of this.
It's 11.
Yeah. He just kind of gives you a look and just shakes his head and goes, and then you pull out the,
I brought you this.
is that for me?
Yes. And I was hoping we could make a construct of some sorts.
Oh, together, because you haven't had enough. And he, make a deck save. He's going to try to snatch it out of your hand.
I'm going to let him.
Cool.
Excellent. Yeah.
He grabs it and looks at it, and he gets lost in thought. He's, studying it for, an awkwardly long amount of time. He's just kind of making y'all stand there while he looks at it.
Kind of on the timetable.
Okay. Where did you get this from again?
I got it from a shop.
Oh, they just sell these. Okay. Sure. That makes so much sense. Y'all are the weirdest
A shop with-
motherfuckers.
A lot of things that could be very useful. You should buy a lot of things there. And tell them your friend Yan sent you when you buy things there.
Are you going to mention the name of the shop?
Zoblob's shop.
Okay, I haven't heard of it. I guess I'll look it up if it's full of instructions on how to build. Do you know what this builds?
No, I do not. But it builds a thing
It does.
that does a thing.
We're
It
not
does.
high enough level to equip that recipe.
Yup.
Okay, well,
But can we build it?
oh, we, as in you and me together?
Well, you said I could learn from you.
Yeah, that was a little more contingent on you returning my Nimblewright to me hale and healthy.
Oh, well, I will fix him.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh God. I had both 12s.
Nice.
So, persuasion not good. 12.
Okay. He goes, how about this? We let the beginners learn in that little hallway over there, and you see like a room that's covered in sawdust and it's just in awful disarray. Just like the jankiest, like it's like the gross locker in the locker room.
God.
You build this, and I'll believe that you are capable of fixing Nim.
Okay, we'll have to do that later. Do you have a construct that we can buy? Like, we need a thing that nobody cares about.
Just like a used construct.
You are just watching. Like, Marl clearly figures out that, like, these are all the wrong words, and they are hitting the priest the exact wrong way.
Marl,
What do you do?
Stop letting me talk.
I mean, Uraug isn't helping much either. A used construct that no one cares about?
That's what he said.
What did you say?
Used.
Yeah. Yeah.
The beginners obviously don't build anything quite as complex as Nim, but is there anything of a smaller variety of automaton that the beginners do tend to build?
Beginners normally never get as far as building a full-blown construct that can move of its own volition. That's a higher level technical ability. But those blueprints can build a construct.
Oh.
And approximately how much time do you think it would take a skilled builder to create this?
Me? Couple hours. You? Maybe never. I don't know how talented you are.
20 years if I try?
Well, I don't know. You did a pretty good job of fixing them the first time. But I have to believe that if you were incapable of learning from our previous study to fix him again, either you're lucky or something's real wrong with my nimble right.
I don't know if I can fix him or not.
You could if you were to agree to come and study here.
That is true. If I were to come and I were to study and learn how to build these things, as you say, I have talents.
You got good hands, but not a whole lot of sense.
Well, you're 100% right on that one.
You,
called
Missy,
out.
need to stop talking.
Excuse you.
Excuse you. Does this look like the Temple of Sune? Do you see naked bitches walking around anywhere?
Priests are...
Can't just be basically decent to somebody?
Have you ever tried? Used construct. The fuck out of here with that.
Marl's gonna pull Yan aside for just a second and
Yeah.
whisper.
As this is going on.
Yeah.
Just being offended at each other?
Listen, we can get some help, but number one, you're actually talented. Number two, promise to come back and learn from them. It doesn't hurt you, and we help get what we need right now.
It does seem really cool, actually.
Then do it. You've got the talent for it.
Okay. I'm just not used to offering anything other than, like, sex or, like, you know, helping, like...
There's a first time for everything, Yan.
Okay.
That doesn't involve sex.
Okay.
And maybe it will later. But right now, don't.
Right. No sex offers. Okay.
As you turn around, he is now poking you in the arm, like pushing you away, going, you know what? Just because we're not one of those highfalutin fucking and drinking cults.
Master priest, sir, Lord priest.
High priest is fine.
High builder priest. High priest.
Yeah.
If I come back and study with you, do you have a small construct that is disposable in some way that we could take with us? And I will come and I will be your apprentice and I will study with you.
Why do you need a disposable construct? These take so much labor and effort and skill, and I have a feeling you're asking me for something that I'm not going to get back. And it does not behoove me to offer you that.
What would it take in exchange for something of that value?
And he gets really quiet and thinks for a while. It says, I would not offer something of that great value for money, because I'm not worried. This is not a church that's worried about money. Yeah. We all know that you pray for tips. It's fine.
Tits or tips?
I said tips, but honestly,
¿Por qué no los dos?
either. Yeah. Why not both?
Church of Sunni. Pray for tits.
I would be willing. Yeah.
Yep.
I would be willing to allow you access to one of my basic constructs in exchange for your membership in the Temple of Gond and the original blueprint that you possess.
Then I agree to these terms.
You need to return Nim to me. We'll fix him together.
I would like to help fix him.
Yeah. Okay. And he walks away and like snaps his fingers, and that same like weird acolyte that was there before that went to like sweep away like comes out with this giant book and offers it to you with a quill that with like a bronze nib and like it's a ridiculously long like curled pheasant feather burnt orange like plume.
I'm gonna put a hand on Ian's shoulder and just quietly say, "Now, Ian, just I think you were being sincere. Just know this isn't a promise that can be broken. What you're about to sign."
So, are we having this like?
He's still
away
walking
from
across the hall. It's such a long hall. You're fine. You've got this.
I just want to have this like
Totally.
Marl and Uraug fine, but not in front of the priest.
Yeah, no.
Like,
that little boy, that little teen is going to take forever to come over. You're
okay.
good.
So, like, hand on your shoulder, not the tone isn't like, I'm assuming you're lying. It's just like, this is a big deal. This isn't like a sign it and maybe come back.
I mean, I just don't, like, this is, I get to come here and study, right?
I think
and
it's
learn how to
good.
make
I think
things.
you should do it. But this is a magical contract you're entering into.
Okay, they're not going to ask me to, like, kill, like, innocent people and do weird shit, right?
They want to help you build awesome things.
Okay, so I'm reading that correctly. I'm doing a thing where I get to build stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, they were mad about Nim killing.
Right?
So I don't think they're going to have you building murder constructs.
Yeah.
I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Because
think you
it
will
feels
too.
like I can do a thing and it's not like just like destroying stuff or like being an asshole, you know, to try and help justice or whatever.
Yeah.
I was being sincere. You have an aptitude for this.
I agree. I just want you to know this isn't a, like, sign up for the pottery class and then only go to half of them, right?
Not that Uraug knows from experience or anything.
I went to 3 of the classes.
There were 9.
Yeah, there's not a half.
Oh, God.
See, this is why I didn't sign up when Uraug came to me about the pottery classes.
Right? They were so boring.
Marl, you hear the sound of the Xanathar in your ear saying, "Come here now."
Shit. You continue this. I need to step outside.
Are you okay?
I need to step outside.
Do you want me to come with you?
No. I need to step outside.
Sorry, okay.
Right?
And Marl's going to go outside and use the transport.
Cool. We will come back to that in a second. But as Marl's walking
Yes.
out, the teen finally, the acolyte, like comes over and goes, "Okay," and like hands you the quill and he goes, "Blood. It's a blood thing." And he's like opening up and like trying to find the right page, and then like flips the big book towards you. "Sign here."
I like go to like stab his finger.
"Nope, not mine, not mine." And he like drops the book. And now he's on the ground, like trying to find the page again. "Your blood, your blood."
Oh, my blood. Okay,
It's a
got it.
thing. It's divine magic. Gotta let it.
Nerd church.
Yeah, gotta let it take some. You can't just poke. You gotta let it sit on there. It's like gravity pulls it. Okay, here we go. And he like holds up the book again.
Right, and I will.
Sweet. Cool. And as it happens, you see a flash of like dark gold energy. And there is a weight on your heart. I'll leave it at that. He snaps it shut and goes, okay. Such a long walk. And then turns and just starts walking and leaving again. And, like, as he reaches the far end of the room, the high priest is coming back in and he's holding something in his hand that's, like, scurrying across it. And when he gets to you guys, it's a tiny, like, it looks like mechanical clockwork, like a tiny mouse with, like, big ears and super cute eyes and, like, a nose, like, yeah.
Damn it, why did it have to be cute? As he
did it on purpose.
The wrong keys will be destroyed.
Right? Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
hope for mechanical
It'll be
mouse
fine.
that I am suddenly attached to.
Right? I know. So as he gets closer, if the high priest can read lips, he will see me mouthing the words, "Will this work?"
However, I'm saying out loud, that's fucking gorgeous. So I don't know which one he's going to pay more attention.
Oh, that's great. Both of you roll a d20 to see where his attention lies.
14.
Roll a d20.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You're the other you of both of you.
I don't know what a 3 gets me, but
Nothing. He was looking at you, going, "What in the hell?" And he looks back down at the mouse, and the stone goes, "Yes, it will work."
Okay. I signed the book.
Yeah, you did.
I come back tomorrow, next week. Is there a schedule I need to follow? Do I have to move in here?
No, you don't have to move in.
Okay, because I have a really nice bathtub. If we get to keep the house. And
I don't know what any of that means. And he's just filling, and like the mouse is like scurrying over, and he's like occasionally going and like cooing towards it, and then eventually hands it off to you, and then goes, "Oh, hold on," and he whispers something, and you guys both. Oh no, you're not there.
Nope.
Yeah, you both realize that he's like chanting something at it, and it suddenly like regards you as he's like handing it out, and it scurries onto your hands and up your arm and onto your shoulder.
okay,
It doesn't make any sound though.
okay.
that is unbelievably incredible.
Yeah, I know.
I'm really impressed.
Like, are you trying to be good again or what? I'm just trying to figure you out, ma'am.
She's serious.
I don't know. She was kind of.
So I didn't mean to insult you earlier. I saw you use shit all the time.
Yeah, like, we take pride in our work here, so there's no such thing as used. That's, like, not a thing.
Okay, I get that it's different.
All right. We're good. Sorry I poked you.
I get it.
Okay, I would like to break this real tense moment.
Yeah, we got to go. We will check on a friend.
So you're going to tell me what all this is about?
Can I do that later when I come back?
Sure.
I'll tell you all kinds of stories.
I'll settle for the truth.
I could probably tell you that.
Give me the plans.
Oh, yes, yeah, here.
And he takes them and just turns and walks away, like looking at them and mumbling.
On our way out, I put my arm around Yan's shoulder and say, "Welcome to the priesthood, nerd."
You're a nerd priest. Cool. So outside, what are you doing?
Well, I had the transport orb.
Yep.
So I'm going to use that to go to Xanathar's lair.
The moment you open it, you see Xanathar waiting there expectantly with, like, it's a smile but flipped, so it's like a big, like,
Yeah.
grin, like, groan, grin? No, what's the word? Frown. Frown is the word. And he goes, "All of you." And he shakes his head, and the portal closes. It just snaps out of existence.
Fuck. It's not because the fish hated the story. All right. I'm going to go back and find my compatriots.
Yep.
Sans Bella. So... Oh, that is neat.
Right? Isn't it cool?
You turn,
the
and it,
best.
like, mushes into your cheek.
Ah.
Keep it away from Damu.
Yeah. This thing is. This is gonna be really hard if this gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And I put it into like a pocket, like shove it and put it inside like my.
While you were holding it, it kept trying to, like, squirm around
Yeah.
playfully, but when it goes into a pocket, it learns that, like, oh, it's settle time, and it curls around itself in, like, a little mechanical ball. And waits quietly.
Mouse donut.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so Xanathar went into my head meats and wanted to see us, and I tried to go and soothe the savage beast, but it doesn't want just me talking to it.
Okay.
It said specifically, all of you.
Like right this second?
I'm not sure we want to keep a beholder waiting. And
So
they
here's
do have operatives all throughout the area.
sure. Operatives are one thing, maybe something we can deal with if we have to. Also, he can't really come up here and deal with us personally.
That we know of.
I mean, it would really fuck up his scene to come up here. So,
Probably.
So
doesn't
you
like to be
want
seen.
to ignore her.
no, I'm trying to figure out if we can figure out a gift and do this thing before we have to go see him.
Or let's add.
Well, we still need a gift from a queen.
I know. I don't.
So maybe we. Let's just go see him. He wants us to find the dragons, right? So he's going to help us.
Yeah, but if we tell him how to do it, he'll just wipe us out and do it himself.
That's why we don't tell him how to do it.
So what are we going to go see him for?
Just to find out what the hell he wants. And I mean, he probably wants to know why we, like...
And then he reads your mind, figures out how to do it, and takes a stone from you.
He can read my mind?
He's like the most powerful magical creature in the city.
Oh, that's not good then.
I'm just assuming.
Then he's gonna read my mind real fast. Because I am not good with that magic stuff.
As she mutters that, make a religion check for me.
Okay. 13.
All of a sudden, your attention, like, drifts back towards the Temple of Sune, and you're just, like, not super sure why.
Is Sine considered a queen of the gods? No,
Nope.
she's not that relationship.
But some gods and goddesses do hold that title.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and well, slept with some powerful people. Maybe they have something from a queen.
I mean,
Isn't there a goddess who's considered a queen?
Lolth is kind of a queen.
Is she?
I don't know, I think so. Actually, yeah, would I know? Can I make a religion check?
Please do.
Because I feel like that's true. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I know fuck
20.
all about Lolth.
Hit it. Natural?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Sweet. Totally. That's one of her many titles.
Right? Yeah.
Queen of something. I'll look it up.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Hey, Stone.
Yeah, Queen of Spiders.
Yeah. Hey, Stone. Am I wearing a gift from a queen on my hip?
The stone doesn't respond, and you feel a pressure that is urging you to use its ability. Like, it's not just going to answer all of your questions.
Oh, so yeah, I will use legend lore on my moonblade. So
Nice.
one hand on the stone, one hand on my moonblade.
Sweet. And yeah,
But
yeah, burn that spell slot, son. Yeah, you are given like a run through of the creation of this Moonblade. One of the cool things is it like goes through and explains the origin of each rune and like the death of each of the women that like created it and passed it on, but there is no like understanding of death for your mother, Lor'bassee. But no, like moving back to the very beginning of this was something forged by like powerful elves in the long ago, but is not a gift from Mole.
okay, all right. Whew. Okay. All right. So good news, bad news. Good news is I get to keep my Moonblade. Bad news is it's not a gift from a queen. So, but
Is your mom? I thought your mom was like a queen or something.
no, my mom like cuts gems. Like she trades and sells like gemstones.
But she had this kick-ass sword.
Yeah, that doesn't track, does it? Oh.
Okay.
But my mom was not a queen, I don't think. But no, she wouldn't be queen because, like, the stone just said it's not a gift from a queen, and so we got to find another gift from a queen. But I know a lot more about this sword. It's really cool. It's not gonna work though. But the good news is I get to keep this sword because this sword is so good.
And your mom's still alive.
And my mom's still alive.
So, is there but a gift from Lolth would qualify?
She's a queen.
I'll give it to you without the check. It's probably easy to assume that whatever that stylus was
Yeah.
like something of that, like in that vein.
Yeah.
That was destroyed.
Because it was missing the
had, like
third.
a spider on it or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were half-drow.
There probably
You
isn't.
cannot get this temple and your ire at Fira out of your head right now.
Oh.
You okay?
No.
Care to share with the class?
I mean, it's sort of pale compared to needing to go meet with Xanathar and find a gift from the Queen right now.
You have that look like when the Castellanthers are talking to you.
So,
Oh, the redhead bitch. That's
like,
Oh,
like
I wrote a poem about her.
creaking knuckle crack.
That's
Making two fists and
what was her name? Fairy Foro Fiera.
she's in charge of the upcoming
Spit it out, woman.
Is it Erithus? Yeah.
The Mercy of Erithus.
Mercy of Erithus. We do it every year.
Y'all, no, you don't. You do it
Oh.
every year. You've never done it before.
Oh, okay.
Erithus. Who's Erithus?
Yeah, make some history checks for me, as that name alights upon all your brains. You can make one too.
Oh, I thought I already failed that.
Ooh,
Nope.
dirty 20.
16.
I like that.
4.
You do not give a fuck about whoever Erithus is. You grew up on the shabbier side of town.
Yep.
And you remember, like, the Mercy of Erithus as, this very low-key, like, charitable, like, dinner that happens usually in one of the lower, poorer wards where someone comes out and, like, runs a soup kitchen for a day. And it's all in honor of a goddess named Erithus, who is the goddess of civilization. And she's commonly understood to reign on the astral plane with Pelor.
Oh.
And together they are known as the King and Queen of Light.
Oh. Erithus, I think, is queen too.
Is my 16 enough to sort of agree with?
Yeah. I'll give it to you. That's fine.
They used to, we went to this.
Oh no, I made the DC 20. You don't recall it.
We went to this, like soup dinner once when I was a kid, like after my mom left, and Dad took me, and they made us like sit down and like hear this whole story about the king and the queen of the gods, and like all your like uplander gods, and you know.
Oh, we're gonna have to go talk to your friend.
No, but we'll probably have to talk to Fira.
So good.
Bump. Can we go?
Yeah.
So, another half hour of travel away. You are now actively ignoring pressure from the Xanathar.
Marl's probably like growling under her breath.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him we can't find Bella.
You want to do that?
Last time I went and tried to talk to him,
No, I
I
know.
got kicked right out.
Explain that's why we're not, like, we're looking for Bella.
I can try.
Or maybe we just put it off. How are you feeling? You look terrible.
Thanks, I feel terrible.
Yeah. So that adds up.
I think she just. I think you look nice. I like your hairstyle.
Don't lie to me.
I do like your hairstyle. But you do look really tired. I'm sorry.
Can we go?
Yeah.
You guys are, I'm assuming this is all happening while you're in the carriage on the way over.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
totally.
Okay. So, yeah, we get out at the church.
Yep.
Oh, is this like the big main church in Seaward?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck.
And you are greeted by the high priest, whose name we have never been able to recall.
Yeah.
So he is nameless, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And
His
he
name
goes,
is nameless.
nameless. High priest nameless.
Somebody who is that
Yeah, spelled with like a
beautiful?
bunch of Y's.
And apostrophes.
Yeah, so many apostrophes. At
Probably
least 8 apostrophes.
Probably an elf. And
Right.
we know, like, the older the elf is, the more apostrophes
Yeah.
they get in
No,
their name.
villainous.
Yeah, exactly. And he, like, warmly regards you and goes, "Ah, Priestess Uraug, it's been so long!" And, like, comes in for a big hug
Yeah.
and just goes, "How have you been?"
Not bad. It's been an interesting week. But
Okay.
it's really nice to see you again, High Priest. And
So good to see you.
I appreciate all the opportunities you've given me here.
Absolutely.
This is it's been really special. So the how are the arrangements for the Mercy coming along?
Honestly, I haven't had to worry about it too much. Yeah, Fear has been taking care of just about everything. It's
Really?
actually quite refreshing. She's normally not that much of a doer, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
So I appreciate this level of initiative from her. It's great. I think
love
you've
that-
rubbed off on her.
Out of character, I love that the High Priest of this church will put a little gossipy shade on it.
Do you think that the priests of Soon don't talk cash shit? There's brunches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the brunch church. For
Yep.
Sure.
That's why Suna herself was willing to shade Fear a little bit, like, no.
Yeah. She's a lot.
Yeah. You have to have that one friend you dunk on, so
Yeah.
she's an important asset to the church.
Makes me feel better. Okay. So, maybe, I mean, would you like me to go offer to help her? I'm sure she has a lot on her plate, and I imagine I could help.
That's weird. You've never seemed to be terribly close with her. What's with the change of heart?
I just want the Mercy to go well.
You're going to make a deception or persuasion check?
No, that part's true.
Uh-huh.
I do want it to go well. But
He's
I'll
making an insight check on you.
my persuasion is 23-ish? 22.
Sweet. I rolled a natural 19. I'm so sorry. And he goes, okay, well, that's super kind of you. Yeah, I'm sure she would love your help. Oh my god. Sorry, I couldn't even get it out all the way. That's going to be great. Like, what? Yeah, it's fine. She is in the back, I'm sure, yelling at someone about something. It's whatever. Oh, what do you think of those statues, by the way? That was also pretty cool. Didn't you get one?
I think so. Oh, did it actually come? I don't know.
They've been just sitting in your guys' foyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it.
Yeah, they showed up.
Oh, do you not like it?
Oh, mine was fucking awesome.
Thank you. Ah, that was so good. We worked on that for Like a long time.
Did you work on that? You?
Yeah, I was
Oh.
part of building the, like, crafting the, like, sequence of spells. It was really nice.
Oh, Fiora made it seem like she did it all herself.
Oh
Like,
my god,
yeah.
of course she would. No, I was invited to that dinner, but then I got kind of sick, so I couldn't go. And she was like, oh, I'll go. And I was like, whatever, you're a climber, and I respect it, it's fine. So she went on my behalf, but, like, no, I've been working on that for
that
quite a
makes
while.
so much more sense.
It
Yeah,
would have been
it does.
way better with you. You're way more interesting than her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so nice. This
You're
is nice.
So, God, why are priests and priestesses of Sunni so hot?
Thank you. We try. It's a lot of Pilates.
Keep it in your pants, Yan.
This isn't
You don't have
appropriate
to.
time have sex.
Have you been to this church before? You seriously don't have to. It's fine.
Oh no, I've come plenty of times.
Do you wanna come
Things
pray
like
with
that.
me really quick?
Trying to get him to come to church for years.
I can get him to come in church. Wait, sorry. What was it that you said?
And there it is.
Yeah.
I have really been missing out on this church thing. Religion is awesome.
Yeah.
We don't have time right now.
Well, I mean, I have to go
like-
talk to Fira. That's going to take several minutes.
I don't need that long. Well, like I do.
He doesn't.
Aw. Yeah. Do you want like? What's up? Is this like a thing?
It's super not.
Definitely not the thing.
Do you want it to be a thing?
No,
We
I'm
can
not.
all like.
There's a
throw-
hard pass on that.
Okay, I respect your boundaries, but I'm just like, hey, you miss 100%
No,
of
no.
the shots you don't take.
You got to
And you
understand.
You're
Marl-
not my type.
I mean, I respect that.
Marl also has standards, and I don't meet them. It's okay. I'm not. I'm
Well,
not
that
upset
seems
about
like
this.
a lot. He looks great. This is just like, you know what? I'm not going to question your judging, your
not
choosing mechanism.
my
That's
type.
you. Do you respect? I got you. I mean, do you want to meet one of the other? I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Go talk to Fira or whatever.
Yeah. Marl, can we...
Yes, please.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
I will totally go do the high priest.
What's up? And he's just like, cool, sacramental wine is first stop. Room with the candles is second stop.
Yeah.
Do you like fucking in water is the third stop. Yeah.
Wait, we're not going to fuck with the candles in the water?
No, we
rooms too?
put, there's
Oh.
like ledges on the side.
Oh, okay.
And they hover.
Yeah. It's really nice.
The good ones hover.
Yeah. Is he worth the good ones?
That's what I hear.
The good candles! Cool. And then that happens, and are you guys both going to talk
You
to
don't want to roleplay out? Like,
It's a
I would, but we just don't have the time
it's a
for it,
fade to
honey.
rose.
fade to rose.
So are you going with her to go speak to Fira?
Yes.
Okay. She's
Because I have a feeling it could go very badly because they're really good about talking to people and asking for things.
Accurate.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's in the back pretending to like write out notes, and there's a group of acolytes sitting in front of her, like furiously scribbling as she dictates plans. And you come in, and she's going, "Yeah, the Court of the White Bull. We need to make sure it's. Oh, sorry, the voice. We have to make sure it's clean. So if we could just get in there early and just work on some of the lighting
hate her so
choices."
much.
Because I just feel like, as the Queen of Light, we just have to make sure that that's ready to. Oh, Uraug. Hi.
I'm so happy for you that you get to do this.
Oh my God, thank you.
This
it's
is-
so. I'm so busy right now, though. Ugh, it's the worst.
It's the perfect journey for you.
Yeah, I wish I was like you, though, and I didn't have so many things to do because I'm just so tired.
I hate her so much.
You recognize the acolyte that did your pose and just like looks over the shoulder and is giving you the like.
I came by to see if there was anything I could do to help, and
And I am just so fascinated by this festival and just have so many questions.
Oh my God, you're so cute. I love your whole look. Make a deception check for me.
yeah, because that was a lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like, this is a church of truth and beauty. Roll high.
23.
That'll do it. And she goes, oh my God, you're so sweet. What do you want to know?
Well, I
And
understand
she's now ignored you.
that you're celebrating a Queen of the Gods.
She's not so much like a queen of all the gods. She's just so. And she's actually like pretty condescending about it, but like,
Oh, I'm sure.
How
Yeah.
surprising.
yeah, right. And she's like, so the way this works is there's a city on the astral plane called I didn't write. Oh, nope,
The city.
the city. Damn it, it's on here somewhere.
The astral city.
Whatever. Yeah. No, fuck. There it is. Called Hestabar. And both she and Pelor reign over this very specific city as the queen and king of light. And Ayun is there too, but like nerd stuff. It's
Yeah.
not super important.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
do they supply any sort of gifts towards this event?
I don't really understand what your question is.
Well, do you have anything
She's an
directly from them that's been gifted
No.
for this?
Well, there's not really much of a church of Erithus because a goddess of civilization is a weird thing to worship.
I know, it's so boring, right?
It's so boring, but we do our best for the people of the city. So this is sort of this is the mercy of Erithus, but like it's done by Sune. Like, do you know what I mean?
Is it like a gift by proxy?
Like, kind of, because, like, okay, hold on, check this out. And she, like, reaches down and pulls out these, like, immaculate, like, highly ornate white robes with, like, platinum embroidery all over them with a platinum crown. And she's like, well, like, I'm going to dress up and be representative as, like, I am the queen of light. So, like, it's symbolism.
I see. And so you're going to symbolize the Queen of Light, and can you give me a demonstration? Like, do you gift something out? I mean, you want to do a dry run. I mean, I'm a performer, and I understand that you want to have a chance to try these things out in
Oh my
advance.
God. That's so sweet of you. And I've totally heard of you. The Light Singer, oh my God, that's amazing. I would love to have you. If you were ever considering attending my church, it would be wonderful to see you here. You've probably been before. She did not clock it before, but now you're a big deal, and she knows your name.
I bet it would be.
It would. Well, I don't really have a ton of time for a run-through, but if you come back, it's literally tomorrow. Come by.
Oh, you're not nervous at all about not having practice, at least a
No.
little bit?
I'm highly performative. Thank you.
Did you make those yourself? That's going to be an amazing look on you.
Oh my God, it is going to look amazing. And no, I don't make any of my own stuff. Not all of us do things with our hands here.
That's true.
Have you tried them on to make sure they fit?
They fit.
Have you tried them on?
Yeah, obviously they're tailored to me. I don't really understand what you're going for here. Look, I've got a lot to do. It's been so nice seeing you.
I imagine it's very taxing for you.
You know what, though? If Uraug were to help out and take a few things off your plate, I'm sure you'd have that time for a run-through.
Oh my God, are you volunteering to help out?
I'd love to.
You definitely said it earlier, and she doesn't. She remembers. She goes, that would be so great. We have so many, like, pews that we need to get to the other side of town. Do you think you could help us carry them over? You're so strong.
And then I could help with the run-through.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're very into this run-through.
As a performer, even though I have performed many, many times, I mean, obviously, you've heard of me and my exploits. Even I know that occasionally you have to do a run-through, especially on such an important occasion.
Make a persuasion check.
Glasses back on so I can see what the hell I roll.
And I would like you to make an investigation check now that you're close enough to kind of see what some of her papers are. Like you're by the desk.
14?
She goes, I mean,
That's cocked.
I guess if you want to come by later tonight.
That's worse.
And help me go on like a special, like if you could give me some private coaching, that would be super helpful actually. And she's, if it's not super obvious, for those who are listening, she is actively hitting on you now.
Raul looks her up and down. Yeah, that could be arranged.
I would love that so much.
But, ooh, my time is tight. You don't think you could rearrange your schedule a little bit and we could do it now?
Unfortunately. And she, like, kind of pulls back. And she says, unfortunately, I have a lot to do and a couple important meetings to get to. I really just, I'm not free until the stroke of midnight. But if you could be flexible for me, I would make it worth your while. And that is all the sex puns I can think of to load into one sentence.
Trust me, I can be flexible.
I can imagine. What was your investigation check?
This many.
Oh, no! You know what? Go ahead and make an investigation check, too, as, like, you got a little closer. You can... She's, like, allowing you a little bit of access towards...
Oh, let me make sure I'm not trained in it.
16.
Oh, there you go. That's a good roll. Roll like that.
Can I roll intimidation?
I mean, if you want to.
No. That's not what I'm doing.
You look over and you see... like, she kind of doodled out a schedule for the rest of the day, and you see 2 different meetings, like, the first of which is with Amalia Castellanter, and the second one is, like, heading over to Castellanter Villa later in the evening. And you... Okay.
Yeah.
That's just what that is.
Okay.
I'm so sorry that I couldn't be more accommodating right now.
So am I.
Oh, God. Uraug, your friends are amazing.
Yeah, I have good taste.
I wish they did. So, are you just going to just grab some of the pews? I don't know. I'm sure an acolyte will explain what to do. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, well, I'm very busy. So if you wouldn't mind. And she just waits.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
You're welcome for those statues, by the way. As the door closes. And she gets back to work.
Did not say thank you.
Yep. She knows.
No, I don't think that counts.
Cool. Are you trying to fuck on, like, a timeline here, my dude? What are you trying to do?
No, I'll...
He will eat up as much of your time as you will allow.
Amongst other things.
And he is so talented.
Like any length of time, or
all of it.
Do you
all
have
at
a
once.
hard stop?
yeah.
I am hard out.
He has, like, a legendary stamina, by the way. So, like, you don't really see, like, an end to this anytime soon.
Yeah. I would like to do my best.
We're a con.
We all believe in you.
Right, yeah. I mean, you know, he is a priest. He is a high priest of Sui. That's, like, pretty big honor.
Dope
So
yeah,
I'm going to pull out all my best tricks.
Nice. Make a
doesn't
performance check for me with advantage.
Performance check.
Yes. This is the content people crave.
Performance. Ooh. Could he sleight of hand?
No.
Acrobatics.
Performance check.
Damn it.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah, I
oh,
said
thank
with
God,
advantage.
because that 3 did not stand. 13.
Yeah. He seems really encouraging. Like, he's trying to, like, show you stuff as this is happening. He's like, okay, but, like, try it this way.
Ooh.
Really nice, yeah. So it's like it's a teachable moment.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I will.
all I'm gonna say is he's not stopping anytime soon, and you're gonna have to be the one to, like, end this, or your friends are gonna have to come get you. You know exactly what room they're in, by the way, too.
Yeah.
And I also know the high priest wouldn't be like offended.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
we gotta go.
So is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, if he's not out here waiting for us.
God, I'm learning so much, but I probably do need to process some things, and we have kind of a schedule we have to keep today. But I really like your church.
We like yours too. And he kisses your forehead, and you feel like a shiver, like when you get cold. And he goes, "Oh, that's a shame. Gone? All right.
Oh,
Sure.
it's a new thing. Apparently, I'm good with my hands.
I'll say. Well, I might have to Conscribe your uses. I love tinkering, and I love gadgets. So, we'll be in touch. Have a good day. And he, like, dismounts and just walks off with his fucking day. Walks out of the room without robes.
Yeah.
Fuck robes.
Yeah, and just sees you like, hey, Uraug.
Hey.
Hi.
The robes they do have are fuck robes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
How is Fira? He's just going to stand there. He's not leaving with that tea.
It's like some big eye roll.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh, my God. It's so much. Did she tell you how busy she is?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Okay.
Or just a general charisma.
Persuasion would be a 17.
Yeah. And he just starts volunteering, and he's just like, ugh, she's been I think she's just trying to impress the Castellanters. Like, you know they're bankrolling this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Castellanthers with all their Asmodeus cult shit.
Yeah.
What?
They're devoted to Asmodeus.
But they're in church every week.
I thought you knew. No.
There's a, like, underground chapel thing under their house.
Weird.
Yeah.
They did a whole thing at this, like, party that you didn't make
Didn't
it
seem
to.
like they were trying to hide it, really.
Huh.
But,
Okay.
yeah, I guess they're not open about it, but I don't know. I'd be wary about how much influence they have.
I mean,
Can you serve, like,
Well,
two
shit.
gods at once?
For what it's worth, he's not really like a god. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but he's not a good dude.
no, that's definitely true.
And I guess it just makes me kind of wonder where Fira really is on that.
Oh, okay. I see you.
It's just an interesting question.
Yeah, and there's a really interesting mix of, like, I see you trying to shade her, but he also believes you a little bit less now that you said it. He's like, oh, you're just being shitty about her. Like, it kind of worked both ways. And he's just like, okay. Well, I mean, we'll see. I hope not, because they're doing most of this, but whatever. They've been super weird since they came back to Waterdeep a couple years ago, so,
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, I've seen it. I can tell you where to find their chapel if you're interested.
Like, I can't just go there.
Pretty fucking
This place is
weird.
crazy.
It is.
No, but seriously, where is it, though? Because I will definitely try to go.
I'll just describe where we
Yeah.
went around
Yeah.
under the
Okay,
house. And,
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to go pay them a visit. Is that like a bannable offense? I'm going to have to pray on this. Let me know if you want to come help me pray on this at some point later.
I'm happy to help.
Sweet. Gone. That one.
He's supportive.
Bummer. Yeah. All right. Cool.
We'll maybe sponsor an interfaith research opportunity.
That's cute. I like it. Good. When my priestesses compete against each other, I win. Yeah. Fight for my love.
Okay.
He just like walks away down the hall, butt ass naked.
Can we do air kisses first?
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
That's-
Perfect.
I assume that's happening.
Yeah, that was an assumption.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Church is really great. I had no idea.
Okay.
We still need to get a gift from the queen, and I had a thought, but I don't think that it counts.
I'd be curious about her robes, because, I don't know, those are really good. I'd be curious about if she's embodying Erithus and is giving something out. Maybe that there's a transference. I mean, there is like a...
At what point does her embodying a queen matter in the timeline of things?
I don't know, but like my armor is a gift from Sune, not a queen. But like that's literally a gift from her. And if there's some sort of connection as she embodies Erithus, it's not just metaphor when we act on these things.
Yeah, we've already been gifted something by her. That's why I'm wondering if
I mean, I can...
it retroactively counts.
I see, with the, like, the statues.
Be a great way to get rid of them.
I like mine.
What is?
I can ask the stone.
Yeah,
like,
let's see if the statue would work.
okay. Stone.
let's go ask outside.
Golor. It's Golor.
Oh, Golor. Okay. Oh,
It's not
wait.
stone.
That is weirdly similar to my son's name.
Yeah, that's weird. Hold on, Golor. We're going to go outside.
Okay.
Hold, please.
It feels annoyed. You feel it feels annoyed.
Your call is important. It will be answered
Yep.
in the order in which it was received.
There are 3 dark teal circle ovals on the front that are definitely in Aboleth's eyes, and that stone is watching you and seems miffed.
This is weird. This thing is weird. Okay. Stone. If a priestess is to embody a queen of the gods and has given us a gift, will that satisfy the requirements?
And you feel like a jolt of energy go up your arm and into your mind, as if it is trying to parse out what the fuck you mean by that, and you feel your brain sort of absent your own intention, flitting through a bunch of memories to what, a gift, what, who, what,
I'm concentrating. A statue.
yeah, okay.
Statue.
No, she must be the queen when she gives the gift.
Okay, must be the queen when she gives the gift.
So if we get a bowl of soup from her tomorrow,
Or I could get something from her tonight.
is that going to be a tangible thing that you can put on the dais?
Well, I will figure something out. Look, I'm willing to take one for the team here.
Wow, I cannot ask anyone to get that close to her. But
If she doesn't talk, it's fine.
that's upsetting.
I will say that priest knew his stuff.
Yeah,
It was not unfun.
she
for
knows
me.
what she's doing. She's just a bad person.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I think she knows what's up with the Castle Enters.
Oh yeah, she's totally in on it. She's in this cult shit. It's just she's kind of awful.
I'm just wondering, there's obviously no real timetable on when we can put these things into action for the stone. I'm worried about Xanathar right now.
Well,
The moment you say there's no real timetable, you your stomach drops out, and you have a weird, your brain remembers the emotion of the dream from last night, but not the fact of it, and you feel no, there's a timetable. There's something important with this Mercy of Erithus.
yeah. No, we have to do this as soon as possible. Maybe before the Mercy somehow. I don't know.
When is the mercy happening?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
The soonest I can get something from Vera is going to be at midnight.
Do you think you can get her to pretend to be Erithus in your meeting?
I think that I can probably put that into action.
I imagine she would like to do that.
Probably. But is midnight too late?
I think it's just sooner is better sort of thing. It's just a gut. I can't explain it.
Says Suni knows things, and she tells you things.
Sometimes, she's busy as fuck.
So busy.
Right.
You could try for a clearer statement from her. You have channel divinities at your disposal.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Which, if I want armor later,
What do you do? Yeah.
I
I'm gonna make you guys use your shit.
Yeah. No, this information is more important. I'm gonna go in the. I don't know what we have, a rectory?
You tell me.
An erectory?
Ah, gross. Inspiration.
I already have it.
Use your inspirations more. You've been shitting up some rolls.
Yeah, but they don't matter.
Yeah, respect.
Oh, I should have used my
I
inspiration.
like failing and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
This is not PBTA.
I still like it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go settle into a prayer alcove. It's like, we don't have a ton of places where you just go by yourself. 'Cause
Yeah,
why
weird.
would you? But I think we have a few of like, real tired.
Yeah.
Need a minute.
There's some like nap zone.
Yeah. So I go to a nap pod, and
It's beautiful. It has a bunch of like glass, stained glass, and like the light's coming through it, and it's really pretty in there.
yeah.
It's a good little cuddle hut.
And I'm gonna meditate and channel the divine.
Sweet.
And
And as you feel yourself like slip towards that rosy mist, you suddenly feel yourself grabbed as Soon appears right in front of your face and goes, "Finally! Shit!"
well, I'm sorry. What? I don't understand.
Okay. I can't see everything perfectly because his power runs a little bit counter to my own because it's different. But something's going to happen at the mercy of Erithus, and you have to stop it.
If I stop her, is that enough?
I don't know. She's part of it. My sweet girl. Sweet, stupid girl. But no. It's because she's not the source of it that I can't intervene more directly.
So we just have to stop this whole thing from going off.
Something terrible's going to happen. I wish I knew more.
Okay. We'll make sure it doesn't happen.
Lives are on the line.
Yeah, I get that. Any idea what would be a good way to stop this?
I don't know, burn down the trades ward, I guess?
Can't do that.
Okay, well,
Not acceptable.
figured I'd try. I don't know. Just figure out what's going to happen there
Yeah.
and why the people involved are doing. And she's starting to like glitch out in this really weird way.
Yeah.
As her attention keeps getting pulled, she's like trying to like use her divine presence to look in this area, and you can actually see it as this like weird reflection in her eyes that when she turns and looks, she's looking at this like large red and purple mass that you can't see, but you can see it reflected in her eyes, and it's like she's reacting against it. I don't know what to do.
I mean, just point me in the direction. I'm your paladin.
I have a paladin. Cool. Yeah. Okay. You're not gonna like it, but I've got one follower that's pretty close with the Castellanters. That might be a lead. And she looks so guilty.
Is she really? Like, I thought she was in on it.
I don't think so, but I wouldn't be able to tell.
She's just so terrible.
What? Dinah isn't terrible?
Oh. I misunderstood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dinah's only a little bad.
She's not a little bad. She's lonely. And you, of all people, are the compassionate one. And she is your friend.
You're right. I fucked that up.
It's okay. It can all be fixed. You are naturally very charming. And I'm sure you can make it right.
Yeah.
But for what it's worth, it was super weird, and that's why I showed you. Sorry. No tea. No shades.
All gratitude. I'll fix this.
Please.
Make it right.
I mean, yes, also fix the friendship, but please make sure people don't die.
That's what I meant.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay.
While I'm here, can I have my armor?
Oh, yeah, that's smart. Oh, God, you're good. And she, like, turns away, and you see that, like, same, like, weird glitch, and she disappears, and you are suddenly brought back to yourself, and you're in your full plate.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet, yeah.
Mark off my channel divinity.
Good job. That was a good little. I was like, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because that was fucking clever. You got me. Nice.
Nailed it.
A little 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, come stumbling out of there like just a little off balance. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, went
Took
into
about
my...
an hour and a half for that.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get into that armor?
She is actively sweating now, feeling just the pressure of Xanathar.
So do we have like a private place to talk? Like
You can go back in the little cuddle hut.
Oh yeah. Okay, come. All right, we need to talk.
Smells like sweat in there.
Yeah.
What, you have room for another person?
Yeah. Just we need to be quiet anyway, so we can whisper if you come in
right.
close.
Okay.
Okay. So talking loud enough for the microphone.
Yeah,
Actually
totally. You're
whispering
good.
Very
I got you.
quietly.
I got you.
I had a vision of Suni. She spoke to me directly, and I can actually remember what she said, which is incredibly unusual. The Mercy of Erithus is a cover for a disaster, which I sort of felt like it was, but I didn't know for sure. I think Fira is being manipulated by the Castellanters and Asmodeus. Maybe she's in on it, maybe she isn't. But knowing that would be helpful. Also, I think the Evenfalls, or at least Dinah, who's still close with them, might be an opportunity for us to interfere in some way, but we cannot let the Mercy of Erithus go off as planned.
Okay.
It is just a vehicle of disaster.
Okay. We still also need a gift from a queen for our other things, so it sounds like we've got two things going on now.
Well, I mean, if you can meet with Fira tonight
I'm sure I can.
and get something tangible from her.
She wouldn't be able to go and do anything tomorrow without those lovely robes of hers.
That would certainly be a problem. But we need a gift.
I'm just saying in addition to.
Okay. Well,
Good catch, by the way.
so maybe while you're meeting with her, we can go meet with Dinah
Okay.
and try to figure this out.
Just so you guys know, it's probably about 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I think I have to be closer to use message, right?
Yeah, it's like 120 feet. It's pretty close.
I'm gonna go ahead and be right back. Go back to where Fiora was and see if she's still there and use message real quick and just midnight.
She sees you as you like open the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna midnight, my place.
Done. And she like smiles to herself and like goes back to writing.
And in the alcove, I'm going to pull my gloves on.
Yeah. They are okay, so remember like the thing about messages stacked on each other?
Yeah.
It is a noise bomb of where are you? Why aren't you here? Put your fucking gloves on. What is wrong with you? We were at the Vault of Dragons and now you're not going to wear your fucking gloves. There's so many swears and it is so mad and getting madder. And it's just a layered clusterfuck of...
The only thing that stands out are the swears.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know how to initiate. The last time I made a bird, I don't know if I can actually do that or not.
You want to try to make a bird again?
Yeah.
What do we say? What's your spellcasting
A ritual
ability?
cast. Charisma. So I normally roll 6 for like spell attacks and stuff.
Yeah, so just give me a general spell attack.
Yeah. Attack bird. That's a 14.
Okay. What do you want the bird to say? Keep forgetting this fucking ridiculous bird. Is Damu with you?
She's out of the room.
I have Damu at the house.
All right. It's worth asking.
Damu is resting up.
Yeah, okay. Somewhere Damu goes, shit!
You can't hold more than one feather in your mouth.
Damu is shredding that paper crane
No, the picker crane burnt away like after. Yeah. But would be, yes. That's a good one.
Yeah.
We have an emergency.
Cool. And you hear back in your head, no shit! You're gonna have to send another fucking bird.
Okay. Well, I thought her message had like some reply ability.
She's replying to your message.
Oh. She's gonna keep getting birds then. Unless she casts it. The castle enters have manipulated the mercy of Erithus.
Okay, what do you want me to do? This is no, we're at the vault is real. We just need to figure out the keys. We can end so much of the fighting, and then new message being sent in Waterdeep right now by solving this problem. This is my priority, and it needs to be yours.
The mercy of Erithus is being guided by Asmodeus's hand.
And you hear back, fine, I'll send some other gray hands to look into it, but you need to come to Blackstaff Tower. New message. Fucking word limit. And finish this vault issue. You're the only one equipped to do it.
So
Get here now.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Why would I go to the tower?
Because that's the Blackstaff Tower is where she is.
Right, but that's not where the vault is.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure, like, it's pretty clear she has a strong sense of, like, you don't get to just open the doors.
Yeah.
So she probably wants to, like, debrief you and come up with a plan of how to get in. What do you do? This will eat up so much time.
I'll just tell her, I have a plan to get in. It parallels stopping the mercy. I'll report in tonight.
Fuck you. That's all you get back. And, yeah, make a con save for me.
Ow. 13.
The metal ornament on the gloves get really hot, as if she used heat metal, because she's pissed off at you. And you have to pull the gloves off, and you take 2 points of fire damage.
It's fine.
She's petty. Alright, so what do? You have 6 hours until your meeting.
Yeah. I have something I need to take care of
Okay.
before I take care of Viera.
Can you say what it is?
Don't worry about it.
Can we put off Xanathar this long?
I've done that so far. It's been real fun. It's great.
Yeah.
Unless we want to go without Bella.
I mean, it's not a lie that you can't find everyone yet. I don't know if that's helpful, but...
Should we just pop our heads in, say we can't find Bella? Let's... Just to get the pressure off of you?
How bad is it to the point where, like,
You
doing
look
anything
pale
later is
and
gonna be
sweating, and it is hard to focus. Like, you are struggling to, like, string together focus on this conversation.
All right.
Because you just hear, like, it's like a groan.
Yeah, we can't do this. Let's just
I mean, she's
go.
doing a really good job of covering it up, for what it's worth.
Okay.
Like, I'm describing how it feels in your head, but, like, she just looks a little pale and glammy. You're a rock star. I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Yeah,
we can check in.
Yeah.
We could go and just see.
All right.
I mean, I think
This
if
is
you
not
really...
good for you. You need to...
A lot of things are not good for me right now.
I think if he
Good
wanted to do
enough.
us harm, he could have had us assassinated at any point today.
All right.
So...
Gonna use my orb.
Sweet. Where?
Not inside the church.
No, like outside the church.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Find a convenient alleyway.
Yeah, totally. You find it. We don't have to do that part.
Plot appropriate.
Yeah, plot appropriate,
Yes.
like dark alley with no one around. And you guys all step through?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
you specifically can hear the minute adjustment of dozens of sets of armor and boots, but none of you can see anyone right now. But you don't see the Xanathar, and you know you are surrounded.
Hey, Xanathar.
And he, like, it glides into the room and looks like super calm. Just, oh, hey. It's so nice of you to finally get back to me.
Sorry, you've been trying so hard, trying to get everybody together. Like you
Okay.
requested.
All right, well, you kind of fucked it up, because there's one missing, but...
We
Thank you
haven't
for
been able
deigning.
to find her.
Okay, so it took you hours, and you still showed up missing one. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad.
Oh, good, because we were afraid you were going to be pissed.
I don't know what to tell you.
And just, like, all the eye stalks blink.
So I'm looking at Xanathar and I say, Yan, shut up.
Right.
Just a big frown and a nod. Probably the play. So, some little birdies told me that there's some new and interesting news about the stone and the vault and Neverember's gold.
Which little birdies would these be?
Oh, I don't have to tell you that. Have you guys found out anything? Because that's kind of your job.
We've made some progress,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have all the answers yet. We figured we would check in when we knew the whole situation, not waste your time.
Okay.
Hate to waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're terrified of disappointing you.
Probably the play. Make a deception check, all three of you.
I just told the truth.
It's like withholding of information. Like, it's a lie by omission, my actual dude.
Oh.
You don't have to roll. None of you, no one else has to roll.
Oh,
The natural
no.
one did the job.
Inspiration? Do you have inspiration?
Can she use my inspiration?
Hail to
Or
the no.
mine?
Hail to the no. And it turns to you and says, Marl. Hi, Marl. I'm so disappointed. I don't want to be mad at you. Silgar loves you.
And I adore Silgar. And I was hoping to come back with an amazing tale of how we completed this task.
I know I would love that and he would love that, but I have to think about Silgar's moral upbringing, and I'm just not overly convinced that you possess the strength of character to be interacting with my dear friend.
What would make you happy?
For you to tell me the fucking truth about where the stone is.
It's in a safe place.
And it waits.
I actually literally can't remember. Go ahead. It wiped itself from my brain.
At that invitation, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
With +3 for being next to me.
Sure.
12.
What a tidy little blank I see in your mind. It just so happens that I know how this stone works and why it's been so hard to find. And that blank would only be there if you had it. So do you not have it anymore?
I don't.
So then what good are you to me? Because you didn't tell me when you did have it. And that was the entirety of our deal, Marl Brighttooth.
But there's other elements to use the stone.
Like.
Keys.
And I want to be very clear now that you are, like, as your DM, that you are in a very precarious situation. Please choose your words carefully.
Yeah. There's more than just the stone at hand.
Okay.
And we wanted to come to you with all of the answers. We don't have all of those answers right now. Wouldn't you prefer that we could deliver to you everything that you want?
If you ask me one more question like that, I'll start questioning someone else from your group while you watch. And you see, like, an eye stalk turn and focus very, like, pointedly at Yan.
Let them question me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't hurt them.
I wasn't going to. I was going to hurt you.
I can take it.
Yeah. Please be quiet.
And the Xanathar's grin is huge and welcoming. And I will allow that there's probably like a 5-second interval. Like, we're in bullet time now. What are you guys going to do? Just open my book to Xanathar. How we doing, folks?
I am going to open my mind to him.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Panicking.
Trying to put myself as much between them and Xanathar as I can.
Okay. You, what are you doing?
Moving closer into Yan.
That's good. I can block them better.
Okay.
Going to bite him.
No, I know, but that's still my instinct is to do that. So
Okay. I'm just gonna like.
He can. Okay, so from Yan's perspective,
Mhm.
he believes. Actually, does not know. He believes that Xanathar can read his mind,
Yep.
and he is thinking very loudly to Xanathar, "Read my mind. I'm an open book. Whatever you want to know about this situation, there's no deception, and you do whatever you need to with me."
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Should have tried lying. 0 persuasion. 9.
Okay.
If I had been lying, it would have been a 15. But probably still a failure.
Not great. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Ooh, that is 7 plus 3 is 10.
You are suddenly lifted bodily
Mm-hmm.
into the air, and you feel your ability to breathe being slowly choked off. You guys see this happening. What do? And Xanathar's main eye is looking at you.
Can I squeak out a word or two?
Yeah,
Do I
absolutely.
say, "Don't fight"?
There are 3 keys.
Okay.
You need the keys and not just the stone.
Okay.
We're working on the keys.
Okay.
and we need Yen to get them.
So, you're just not going to explain what the keys are?
What do you want to know?
What the keys are? And you feel like your throat close entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So your friend went from squeaking to not making any sound.
We need a gift from a queen, a construct, and a... What was the other thing?
Are you asking out of character?
There's an in-character I'm asking.
Okay,
Marl.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit, what was the third thing? It was,
I can't tell if you guys are stalling and letting Ian get choked to death.
No.
Or you just forgot.
I really just totally drew a
Oh,
blank
it's a
because I'm
beholder
trying
eye
to-
stalk.
The beholder eye
Oh,
stalk.
Yeah, I was like, what are they doing?
No,
Jesus.
No,
I
I
was
seriously blanked because I'm trying to think my way around the
Right.
situation
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
that I'm
totally.
like, what the shit did we need?
Yeah.
No, I blanked too. I was also like, "That's yeah." What was the
I'm
third?
like, we got it.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, we got it.
I'm intentionally
my
playing my
God.
panicky 10 intelligence.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah. And a beholder eye stalk.
Oh. And you're going to drop, and I want you to take boom, 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 boom. 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you onto the ground.
Oh.
And he goes,
Can I try to catch him? Or? No. Okay.
I mean, you can if you want to.
It's fine.
It seems like a bad idea.
I can take 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes, oh, like attached? See, was that so hard?
Just the stock by itself, I think.
We have it under control.
Clearly you don't. Because I'm not the only one that knows that you know. And I don't like being dealt doubly with.
We've told you everything we know now.
After some non-small amount of duress.
What would make you happy?
I feel like I shouldn't have to say it again. I want the stone. I want the vault. I want whatever's inside.
So, getting what's inside could kill the people who open it. Don't you want to kill useless, disposable people like us to make sure it opens first? And then you can waltz in and take it.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage. He feels like he has sufficiently cowed you.
That's 8.
He gives you this
We
look
suck at telling the truth.
and then turns to you.
Should have lied.
It's extremely dangerous to open it. There have been failed
For
attempts.
you.
Yep.
Yeah, you're shitty, chokeable humanoids. Yeah, of course it would be hard for you.
So you want to go and try to open this thing yourself?
Instead of sending you... You almost made me swear in front of Silgar. And I said I wouldn't do that anymore. And you see the eye stalk turn, and it drops a gold dragon into like a jar, and on the front of it says almost swear jar. I don't like becoming this. I like being a nice beholder. So, where's the vault? And I'll take care of it myself. Or, you can do what we originally asked for, which is just the fucking stone. Oh, Silgar, I'm so sorry. And you he turns away and like starts apologizing to the fish, and then turns back to you, and there are like greasy tears going down his one main eye. I'm so sorry. You had to see that. Where's the? I'll take the stone and take it from here.
Here.
And
it.
yeah, that same eye like picks it up and carries it out of your hands and tosses it bodily into a pile across the room. Good. Not so hard, was it?
I'm terrified that we're not going to be allowed to leave.
Why wouldn't you be allowed to leave? I clearly do not enjoy your presence and do not require it further.
Okay. So we can go?
Yeah? Is there anything else you want to share?
No.
Not a thing.
We delivered the stone.
Yeah, you did. Good for you. Good luck. Goodbye. Leave the orb. And Ott Steeltoes runs up and like sticks out his hand for it. Sorry. Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go?
Let's just go back to Cine Plaza and figure it out from there.
All right.
Okay.
You heard the woman.
Sorry. He like shakes his head and his little like beholder hat like tinkles really inappropriately for the mood and casts the spell, and it takes longer. Like, you definitely clock that like you are better at magic than most of the people you've seen interact with this orb. And after about a minute, a portal opens to Like, basically where you came in from.
Yeah.
Just go. Okay. I'll let you know if he wants you to come back.
Sure.
Okay, through the portal.
Yeah, bye. And you guys all step through?
Mm-hmm.
You guys do anything else?
Yes.
Okay. And it steps shut behind you.
Okay, so as soon as the portal's shut,
Yeah.
put my gloves on.
Yep.
And send X has the stone.
Oh, okay. And you immediately hear back. Fuck! What? Okay. Where is X?
So out of character, she has all the information,
Yeah,
right?
so do you guys. Yeah.
But I don't remember that we told her about it.
You don't.
But
So-
I'm confused because I thought she would know about his lair under the city because she read our minds about everything we knew about him.
No, she didn't read your minds. She cast Zone of Truth. And you guys don't know where the lair is.
I misremembered that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only lead we have right now is a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
We should meet.
Yeah. Okay. We should. Fuck. Sweet. All right, so it's exactly 10, but we'll go like just a couple minutes more to like resolve what's happening here. What are you guys planning on doing? It's about 7 o'clock. No, it's only like 6:30.
Well,
That was a really quick sojourn.
Yan expressed to you, sorry, I'm like personally fading, out of character fading.
Yeah.
Hold on. So first, hand on Jan's shoulder for lay on hands, 10 HP.
Thank you. Thank you. Yan expresses that he thinks this is fine because Xanathar has the stone, but the stone doesn't grant the keys, and the stone isn't needed to open the vault. We need the keys. We have 2 of the 3. We're getting the 3rd at midnight.
Yeah.
And if we, as long as Xanathar doesn't come up with, with 3 keys before midnight, then we should be able to open it before he gets to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can send the Blackstaff through the mirror to go take on Xanathar,
Yeah.
that could also buy us some time.
Yeah. There's nobody in the house right now, right?
Nim and Leaf.
Okay. But they may not be in as much danger as
Yeah.
humanoids would
Yeah.
be.
Xanathar does know where you live, so you should probably.
I don't know if he's going to be focused. It's going to be focused on that right now.
Well, Marl has 2 things to do and is intending to do them. Marl's first going to go and talk to Bonnie and ask if she'll go and get information as requested by the guild.
She is, without having to like jump into that too much. Like she's fine with it. She's happy to like be helpful.
Yeah. And then wait for midnight.
Okay. So what's your protocol until midnight? Because we can pick up with that.
Well, I assumed I was going to go meet with the Blackstaff.
Okay. So you're gonna take off by yourself?
I think that's probably best because what were you going to do?
Actually, Yan is gonna go to the docks. And unless you guys pressure him, he's not going to tell you specifically where he's going. He's just going to be like, I need to see somebody real quick. But he's going to go to Jarlaxle and fill him in on everything that's transpired, basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
We needed to.
Including make it clear that if he finds this money, there will be a significant reward for somebody bringing him Lady Vicol and Doug alive.
Just makes me want to say shut up.
Right?
up, Doug.
Shut up, Doug.
God, that was such a good way to come back. You get to the ships, and you see Kevin and Belladonna sitting, like, huddled up, talking to each other, and she's holding a little chess piece. I don't know if you guys remembered that he actually picked up a trinket from Zobob's shop also.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she's holding that.
Cool.
And she, like, looks up and regards you and gets up and walks away from Kevin. And Jarl, like, simultaneously, like, Bella's walking over, looking a little somber and shaken up. And Jarlaxle is, like, rushing over and looks, like, excited. Not happy excited, but just, like, anxious and excited. Yeah. And that is the scene that we'll wipe on.
Okay.
So that was episode 11 of Dragon Heist. And in 2 weeks will be the finale. And we have to figure out what's going to happen at the Mercy of Erithus, what's going to happen at the Vault of Dragons, and how we're going to resolve our 18 plot lines that are still left open. But that's an Aabria problem,
Only
not a you guys
18?
problem.
This feels like the end of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah.
Where, like, 6 things are all coming together at the same time.
Oh,
and,
boy.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so do you guys have stuff you want to promote?
Definitely tune in next week for Star Trek
yes,
for Madam Mondays.
Yeah. Yeah, Star Trek Adventures Second Star. We will be having another. I believe it's theoretically the penultimate episode of that as
I
well.
like the way you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Suni likes the way I said it.
Yeah, she does.
You can also catch me on 12-Sided Stories, which is a podcast that's highly produced, and we are doing our second season of Otherworld London, which is a Call of Cthulhu 1890 game in which I'm basically a southern Vanessa Ives.
Yes.
And it's super fun. So 12-Sided Stories.
Nice.
On Sunday, we're starting up a brand new Demigods campaign.
Oh my God.
And it's going to be super fun. We've got Aabria and Jay and Pooja and Rob.
Yeah.
To play. And
So jealous.
we've heard a lot of how Happy Jacks listeners are tired of everything being set in LA. This game is going to be in Bangalore or Bengaluru, India. So,
Which is basically like LA.
yeah, I mean, it's Silicon Valley of India.
Yeah.
So, there should be a lot of fun story opportunities.
They're tired of us setting things in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just got to make a few notes.
Nice. And you can catch me on Wednesdays when I'm not, like, in addition to the Sundays, you can catch me on every other Wednesday, including this upcoming Wednesday on the Autumn People, which is Tappy's game, and we're using, it's Chronicles of Darkness with all the splats together. So I pray for it as someone who, like, pushed all the stuff together and went, it's gonna be fine. Like, I'm praying for him. Oh my God, so much work. And you can catch me tomorrow on Saving Throw Show. I'm running a one-shot. I'm not going to say what it is because I'm, like, leaving it a weird mystery because I have to go home and write it. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. You can catch me there. And
New schedule coming up soon. There are several new games
Oh,
starting, including Mac and I are both starting games soon.
Yeah.
So I will be taking over the Dragon Heist slot with the game I'll be running, and Mac will be running in the Second Star slot.
Yeah, so we'll still have Madam Mondays.
I know, yeah, just not at the same time.
Yeah.
But we have been playing, like, every Monday night for, like, a year
Forever.
now.
oh, we've also got Christopher Gray's every other Saturday. We're running Dungeon of the Mad
yeah.
Mage. Yeah, Ain't
Yeah,
Afraid
yeah.
of No Mad Mage.
Oh, yeah, that's the
So
other
there's
one I
actually
wasn't
another
invited
D&D
to. That's
game.
cool.
Yeah.
Glad it
What?
happened.
I'm not going to be in either of your games. Fuck off.
This is not my call.
So yeah, so lots of D&D in the works, lots
Yeah.
of stuff everywhere, and check us all out.
Good times.
Woo.
So be sure to check happyjacks.org/schedule, and that'll have all the fun details coming up.
Or if you're from England, it's happyjacks.org/schedule.
Nice.
We will see you soon.
Bye.
If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. I've lived 1,000 lives.